All right, Smoker Knights, good evening and welcome back. Good evening, Cyber. How you doing tonight? Joining me tonight, DJ Anime.
What's up, everybody? How we doing? How we doing?
It looks fine. Had to reset my computer earlier because things weren't working. Cyber, what daydream you want tonight? Oh yeah, especially with the border and everything like that, and Governor Abbott, and it's nuts.
Oh, do you want a cat tree? Did you go? Is that what you're wanting? Oh, okay, my bad.
No, we haven't unlocked that one yet.
He won't unlock that one until he's got to finish the rest of the story first.
Yeah. So right now, the ones I have is a Maiden, the Path Chosen, Project Orbal 1 and 2, The More Things Change, and one Lucky Stone, and one Unlucky. Yeah.
Oh god, that one's hilarious.
Well, if I do whatever, I'm doing Project Orbal, and we're going to knock out both of those.
Both of those are pretty long, so that's probably, you know.
All right, so tonight we're going to focus more on the daydreams and whatnot. Next Tuesday, we're going to focus on the main story. And then proceed on to finishing that.
There you go. God dang, cat, you got some sharp teeth. Jesus, that hurt.
Here, kitty.
All right, kitty.
Ichigo had his cat treats. Now it's time for Rodman.
Kitty. Where'd you go?
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Ichigo just heard you shaking the daggum treat.
Oh, there he is.
He looked at me. I'm like, it wasn't me.
There are cats everywhere. I didn't summon the rat.
What?
I didn't summon you, S'more. Well, Uncle Cyber gave you a tweet.
You summoned
Odd away from Stanford. Not Stanford. What? You get no. Okay, if you only want one. I only one. Alright, Orbal gear it is. Let's do this. Yeah, how many we can get done tonight. Also got be a soldier cat game runs. Parties and all the other stuff I gotta do. We might do some of those later.
Take you a while. You unlocked a whole bunch of people. You'll be doing that one. You'll be doing Palm Party for a while.
Looks like most of the problems have been addressed. The combat data from the last test proved useful then. Hi. Yeah, you left me, and that's why I put your treats away. Alright, bye. Barry, I owe the team a lot. The Orbal Gear 3 is officially complete. Then you get a passing grade, I suppose. So, what's next?
Professor Shithead.
It's crazy what's going on, isn't it, man?
Professor Shithead.
Oh, I haven't given that much thought, actually. Which means your schedule is open. Try analyzing this. What is it? No questions. But then how? Oh, you want me to figure that part out. There is no rush on your findings, nor is there a need to provide periodic updates. You're free to proceed however you wish. Civil War narrative is being pushed by a bunch of influencers, but one that I watch has been pushing it for a long time.
Sounds about right.
No. It's just you seem to be swamped with work lately that I was wondering if I could help lighten the load.
That's what I'm here for.
Emma.
What?
There you are, Professor Russell.
Hi, look, it's Magic Girl Alyssa.
Long time no see, Professor Schmidt, and thank you for keeping a watchful eye over my Tita.
Mom, why are you here?
Why are you here?
Why are
Yeah.
all of you here?
Sorry to drop in, Tita. We were just escorting your mom.
And I'm here on a job. A very troublesome job, as it so happens.
Get escorted by a bunch of bracers. Next enforcer.
I didn't realize Twitch. I didn't know Twitch gave us more animated emotes until I checked my thing today, and I was like, "Oh, I have
really?
7 animated emote slots open to get emotes for."
Oh wow! But I read something about they were going to do it, but you know they went and did it. I'm still missing a lot because when I left and came back, I was in good standing. But then when I got suspended, I can't get some of those animated emote slots open for a year.
Ugh.
Yeah, as dumb as that was.
That was stupid anyway. You shouldn't have ever got suspended in the first place. It wasn't your fault.
Twice.
I know.
The second one got appealed.
Both times were not your fault.
It is.
I know.
Not like I do put much effort into my emotes anymore anyways. Still.
How so?
I'm gonna take that Ichigo emote that I have, and I'm gonna have somebody turn it into a lurk emote.
A little anime one.
That can wait.
An animated
There's
emote of
something
Ichigo
much more
lurking behind a
important here
door,
than work.
lurking behind a wall. It's like, whoop! I see you.
Slowly peeking over it.
And
Yeah.
you, my baby's breath bundle of cuteness. Oh, how your mommy has missed you.
Baby's breath bundle.
Oh God.
Mom?
Oh.
And you've only gotten cuter. Oh, I can't believe it. It's a scientific marvel. They gotta have laws against going over cute capacity because I just can't take
You
it.
found your blanket over there? Your blanket just like the one that's on my bed.
Stop it, Mom! Everyone is watching!
There
Mom.
you go.
Let 'em. I get to hug and kiss and love on my favorite little girl.
Only little girl.
My Tita tank's been running on empty for months.
Professor?
Just let her get it out of her system.
Good job, Agate.
Poor Tita.
Poor Tita. That's what I tell my friend.
Yeah.
Poor Wendy. I'll get them to go. Ree. He is completely opposite of Liz's mom. What's up, Alex? Welcome back.
Elisa,
Yeah, I definitely need to work on that.
Elisa's mom is a fucking bitch.
Yeah, you got the loving, caring, overbearing, and then the one that completely ignores them.
Please.
Ignores them and is pretty much an
This is so
asshole. Not
embarrassing.
very nice to Elisa at all.
Has high expectations.
Uh-huh.
Overbearing ones.
If you're going to
that
fritter
too.
away my time, do it where
Then
I
you got
can't
Professor
see
Asshole Schmidt over here.
I kind of agree with that. Like, don't waste our time. We're here to do stuff.
I'm sorry.
My apologies. I sometimes forget that my enthusiasm could give a man with already one foot in his grave a heart attack.
Damn!
There you are with that cheek. I would assume you were the child if I didn't know that was your daughter standing next to you.
Why, thank you. My imagination is as rich as a child's. A good thing, too, since my partner now is a senile old fart whose last good idea may have predated our concept of time.
Damn.
The nerve.
The nerve. Look, he likes it.
Yeah.
I can't tell if they hate each other or if this is just their thing.
I'm leaning toward the latter. She's the only engineer I know who can have at it with the professor.
Probably because she's gonna be him in 30 years.
Ooh.
Oh
Don't
no.
let her hear that.
Unlike her old man
no.
who just loves throwing whatever shit he can find together, these two develop tech with specific goals in mind. They also don't mind throwing everyone else under the bus if it means meeting those goals.
Estelle.
Hey, Red! I got ears.
So, The job?
Right. Time to get down to business.
Hey, yeah, watch out, Agate. She gonna get you, buddy.
So you're forming a team to handle problems the Black Workshop left behind?
In short, yes.
The workshops left scars all across the land. Their weapons, autonomous and otherwise, are on the black market. It could be people are scavenging for remnants of them.
However they're going about it, it's gonna be a problem in time. The guild's on full alert.
That sounds rough. No wonder you're here.
I came here as a representative of ZCF after receiving a formal request from the Imperial government.
Professors Schmidt and Russell are acting as the linchpins of the team. I'm here since I was connected to the workshop. And the guild is working with us as a safety measure. All of this is being coordinated via the Reinford Company. We'll be investigating old sites while figuring out what to do with the weapons we find in said sites.
I see. I'm surprised you agreed to help, Professor.
I don't see it as helping. I couldn't care less what the government or the guild wants. All I want is the data the Black Workshop left behind.
Yeah, I can't wait to get my hands on it all.
You two have a one-track mind. Do you think I could be a part of the team? I'd love to be of some help.
Well,
You don't have to do a thing, Tita.
But
I did say this job is troublesome, but as you can see, we have more than enough people to go around. And I didn't come all this way for nothing.
We don't even have to worry about funding, since RF and the government's footing the bill.
Father was such a large part of this that my mother and I are by default. If it takes all of Reinford's resources to put an end to it, then that's just what we'll have to do.
And if anybody tries to get rough, they got the bracers to let them know what's what.
Erica sends Agate alone.
Yeah, right. I know, right?
I mean, I was never going to worry about that. I know you guys are there.
then you know we're all set.
As far as a decoy, definitely. Like, we're just gonna abandon you there. It's alright.
The best thing you can do right now is
Poor
focus
Agate.
on school.
But what about you? You're in school too.
Yeah, but she's alright. Theses and everything else. She'll be okay.
I sure am. Dean Collins allowed this as part of extracurricular activities. I might even present a new thesis based on my findings.
So why can't I do what you're doing?
Don't need you this
There's
time.
nothing you can do for this team.
We're doing an experiment. Agate is the core.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Why not
Agate's
make sure
the- Agate's the
Makarov's
test
damn
subject?
niece doesn't set
Mhm.
fire to the
Yeah,
building
that's what I
while
meant.
I'm out?
Oh, Professor. I know Mint can be a lot, but even she wouldn't. Oh, that wrench went flying! Huh? How'd it get caught in the vent? Whoa! It caught on fire! This place is about to go up in smoke! I'm on my way.
Oh, God. Poor Mint.
Project Orbal Gear 4, Part 1. That was just intro.
Yeah.
Oh, alright. So, we'll be hanging out in the Empire for a little while. How long exactly? This particular problem is pretty broad, so we're thinking it'll take about 4 months or so. Not long. Dan and that maniac should be able to hold down the fort just fine. I've got some things that need taken care of as soon as I get back, but who could resist all this workshop business? Are you sure there isn't anything I can do to help? It's fine. Don't worry, my little angel. Oh, the schedule itself isn't very packed, but to be honest, most of our time will be spent on data analysis. Yep, and if anything decides to get in our way, we'll give them a real smackdown and settle things in a jiffy. But don't stress, okay? If you say so. And if push comes to shove, I can always sacrifice this guy here. I don't mind. Just kidding. Maybe not. Bullshit. Oh, Agate, you silly, stupid man. Why would I have to resort to sacrificing you when there are so many more other fun ways to use a pack mule over the next 4 months? Fun, huh? You can lay off with a murderous intent anytime now.
Nope.
Oh, it'd be fun, alright. For me. Ha 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 ha. I get stuck looking over his shoulder for the rest of his days. Looks like her obsession with Agate has gone into overdrive after he and Tita went to the Empire. You do live a life of suffering, don't you? A normal person would have kneeled over by now. Must be the A-ranker in you. Can you not sound so impressed? Ugh. What's got you so giddily? Just seeing us all together like this brings me back home, is all. Probably zombify him, just to take the stress out of him. This means if doesn't feel anything, she can do more. Well, home will always be there for you when you're ready for it. And since things are more or less back to normal, how do you like your school, Tita? The press couldn't stop talking about Thors during the war, especially your instructors. Well, everyone's really nice. There's lots of funny and interesting people around here. I was a little afraid when I first came here, but now I feel totally fine. That's good. Huh? Sounds like you've made some wonderful memories. Yeah. So, make sure you give them a proper goodbye, so you don't sour those fond memories. Huh? Don't worry. Once you're settled, you can invite all your friends to come see you in the borough. Come to think of it, I need to carve out some time in my schedule to talk this out with your instructors. Wait a second. Mom, what are you talking about? Why would I need to go say goodbye? I'm not just here on a job, Tita. I'm here to take you back home. What? Why? This is so out of nowhere. Not as much as you think. I heard the branch campus stood in opposition to the government during the war. I think I'd leave my daughter in such a dangerous place after hearing that. There was a good reason behind that. We were just trying to... The reason isn't the point. You were caught and put under house arrest for a while, weren't you? Sure, but it all worked out. And if it hadn't, all it would have taken was a single small mistake. I might have seen my little girl again. Never seen my little girl again. Girl. I still can't bear the thought of even now. Mom. I know you might hate me for taking you back, but I can handle that. I can't handle losing you. But I want to stay here a little longer. Come on, Erica. She's been working her ass off over here. Zip it, Agate. If you'd protected her like you were supposed to, she wouldn't have been in danger in the first place.
Oh,
Who was it
God.
who was so cocky when he said he'd keep her safe the day he left, huh? Because it's certainly not you. Don't blame Agate for this. No one could have predicted what happened. I just didn't have the experience to. Erica does not like risk. She doesn't know when it comes to her daughter either. Ah, she's right. If I'd done my job, you wouldn't have had
Erica's,
half the trouble you were in.
Erica's very protective.
Have her sweet baby breath, little angel, yeah.
Ichigo, you chilling over there on the blankie? Yeah.
I've been sitting on this computer chair all day. Started playing Power World today with a friend, and next thing I know, 6 hours passed. I'm like, holy shit.
God.
It's fun. Like, just
Oh,
playing
yeah.
Pokemon.
They asked me if I was going to play that. I was like, no, probably not.
You hear all the study. No, it's not so bad. I reduce the damage and I take so I don't die. Or my pets don't go hungry all the time. They can. Like, I have this one that's good for mining ore. But the first one I ever caught had this passive called Glutton. Means he got hungry all the time. Like, no matter what he was doing, he always needed food. So I went and caught 2 more of them. I'm gonna butcher this one. You can butcher them, eat them.
Oh man, I'll tell you, I am so ready for some sun. It's not gonna be sunny for a while. I gotta get used to the cloudy, gloomy, crabby weather.
Wait, Harvard. Alright.
Oh.
Yeah, it's supposed to rain next couple days, I think.
Yeah, it's supposed to rain here Saturday. I got friends coming over Saturday night to watch the watch the Royal Rumble Saturday night. So
it's just Raw that's going on Netflix. Not any of the other content.
Netflix will have Raw for people in the United States only, and then for people in the other country, in Canada, I think the UK, and I think another country, they're going to have all the PLEs, pay-per-views on Netflix for the people outside the United States on Netflix to watch.
That's why you get a VPN, because then you can watch it all.
I got Netflix anyway, so it don't matter to me. So I mean, whatever.
Well, being the VPN can source you out to other locations. You can watch programs that are outside of the U.S. So if it's, let's see. Yep, they're right there. NordVPN. Thanks, Cyber.
But yeah, see, I got a way to watch WWE pay-per-views on Peacock, and then I got Netflix already. So.
Oh yeah, that works.
Peacock came included with my cable, so it's like I already get it. So it's like I get it for free.
Oh.
I'm pretty much.
Oh yeah, that works then.
I don't have to pay for extra money for Peacock, so.
Yeah, that's what T-Mobile was about to do with Hulu, but with ads. Let's see. I got nothing to defend myself with.
It's only like $5 a month, so
That's how I think all of them should be.
I agree.
Even that adds up real quick. But
true, it does.
When you got multiple streaming platforms, they all want $14.99 a month. No. Like, arr.
I got Crunchyroll too. Crunchyroll, Netflix, Hulu. I think that's it.
And Netflix comes with my T-Mobile, so I'll have that and Hulu. My friend lets me use their Hulu account right now, but I rarely watch it. Now I got Amazon Video. That comes included. I got
Amazon Prime with Amazon, so I got that. Disney Plus, I had that through Verizon. So
I think bundle stuff like that just thing. You spend $20 a month, you get multiple things instead of just one. Yeah. Anyways, with that said,
for my Hulu account, I think I'm only paying like $6 or $7. So
not bad. Disney Plus was like $5.
Because I had the Hulu that has the ads.
Discovery Plus.
So I'm not paying extra money for.
That. I'll watch the ad. Alright, it says, with that said, let me ask you this. Why do you want to stay here after all what happened? Well, I'm still in middle of class. It'll be another year until I graduate. That doesn't matter. You don't care? Not as much as I care about the real reason you came to Erebonia. I want to study under Professor Schmidt and complete the Orbal Gear 3. Hi, Kira. How you doing?
Hey, Kira.
And since Estelle and Joshua couldn't come here before, I figured I could be the one to help alleviate out. gear redeemed Okinaki or something like that yesterday. And I was like, so I looked it up. I was like, it's like $50. I'm like, oh god. But PlayStation had it 60% off. So currently it's $19.99 on PlayStation Plus. So I grabbed it there. Saved me $40. 30. Bot knew I start with a dad joke. I think circles are pointless. Knows you well. I can actually make it so it does a dad joke on your entrance. But there's fun in that. And since Estelle and Joshua couldn't be here, I already said that part. Now, those answers matter. I read your report. I think you did amazing work on the Orbal Gear 3, which of course my daughter would. Prince Olivet is safe and your friends can now enter the country with no problem. From where I'm sitting, you've already gotten everything you could want out of Erebonia. When you put it like that, maybe, but did all of you know Mom came here to take me home? Yes, we did. We tried convincing her otherwise. You sure you won't reconsider? I think you know what I'll say to that. But Tita really likes it here. What's the harm in letting her enjoy it while she's still in school? She's like being at home, too. She likes being at home, too. And there's nothing she couldn't learn in the world that she'd learn in Erebonia. Yeah, there is. That means it's time for her to come back home. It's not true. Am I really wrong? I think so. If I can keep producing results, then that proves that there's more I could still stand to learn here, right? Sure, I suppose. I'll make only one suggestion. Don't play above normal, trust me. Oh no, I don't plan on playing above normal. That game, I was looking at the previews and it's like almost a hack and slash game. I was like, I'm gonna die a lot. I'll probably play on normal. The logic certainly sounds enough. Yeah, so I think after this one we do Xenogear for Cyber, Portal 2 for Loath, and that one for you. I'm sure someone will have a game request by then. The logic certainly sound enough. We'll be here for a while, so I see no reason not to entertain the idea. I think DJ, you're close to points now too, right? No, you redeemed yours. What'd you redeem yours for? Was it? It wasn't this one, was it? No, it was Persona 5 Royal. That one. We all have plenty of time to wait for her to produce results. We'll be operating out of the branch campus, since it's where Professor Schmidt is staying. I highly doubt Tita will be in any danger between now and when we leave. No way she would. Fine. Really? Yes, really, but on two conditions. First, you must produce results that can convince me within 4 months. Second, after that, you must clear a test of my choosing. If you can fulfill those two conditions, I'll let you stay at Thor's till graduation. Fair? Fair. Project Orbal Gear 4.
Here we go.
Alright, it's life or death here, so let's kick off our first official meetup for Project Orbal Gear 4. I almost bit my tongue. Mint, it's not that big of a deal, we're just brainstorming. You say that, but if your mom isn't happy with what we come up with, then she's gonna pull you from the branch campus. No. Though it is life or death, there's no such thing as going overboard today, because we're all as we're as on board can be. We'll need every resource the engineering team can get their hands on. So let's rock this out. Hi, lassie. We don't plan on skimping, if you are at stake. That's so sweet. Okay, so I do have to help my uncle with his project, so I won't be able to help all the time, but she will help after the act.
Well, the older Royal Rumbles on Peacock to kind of get ready for the one on Saturday, because I like watching the older ones because I can look back and say, whatever happened to that wrestler? Where'd they go?
Get a little refresher. I like that. Yeah.
It's just like Edge, who wrestled in WWE for like, I don't know how many years, 20 forever. He's now in AEW now. Of course, he's not under Edge anymore. He's under his real name, but still, it's crazy to think that he's in AEW.
Little high flyer.
He doesn't do much high flying anymore. He's like 50 years old.
Yeah, breaking hips. Can't say we're gonna be much help either.
Thing, for a man that's in his 50s, for a guy in his 50s, he's in great shape. That man is built like a truck. Oh my God, he's like, damn.
He used to be so thin though. That was the whole point. Well, that was his high flyer stage.
And then you got Christian, who used to be in WWE. He's in AEW under Christian Cage. So you got Edge and Christian in AEW. You got Sting in AEW. Sting's getting ready to retire, though. He's having his last match in March at the next.
Oh God, the guy's like 60, isn't he?
Sting is actually officially retiring. So.
All right, let's see.
He's 63 years old.
Retire, dude. Oh my God. All right, it says we might.
He can still go, man. I never seen a 60-something-year-old man move like he does. I was like, God damn.
Got it. Says we might have some trouble following along when it comes to the more complex aspects of the project. That's perfectly okay. Just having you here means the world to me. And I've got to be the one to handle most of it. If I hand too much over, then it's like I've lost the point of being given to me. You're so nice. That's the spirit. Forget everything else. We're here for your 100%. Thanks for the lark, Cyber. Then let's do this. Thank you, guys. Alright. Now that we've got that out of the way, let's really kick off the first official meetup with the Orbal Gear 4. Keep saying first. So many more meetings do you plan on with this project? 0. We've only got 4 months. If we don't figure out what we need to do right now, we're going to be screwed on time. Then why call it the first? It felt cool, you know? I was just going with it. So, Tita, number 4, eh? You just finished developing the Orbal Gear 3, right? It can't be easy trying to one-up yourself so soon. If you're going to convince the professor to let you stay, shouldn't you go with less of a challenge? No, it has to be this. My mom designed the first Orbal Gear. If I really want her to recognize my skills, then improving the very thing she started is the way to go. I got you. Makes sense. Then you won't have another word from us. Won't be hearing. So where do we start? Do you have a concept in mind for Little Baby 4s that's better than the Big Daddy 3? Little Baby 4 at Big Daddy 3? And we would. And a wee world in that little nagging Gustav. Trying to understand, it's just at your own head. It didn't? Ah, jeez. His accent. That's what I'm stuck on right now. Everyone's helped turn the Orbal Gear 3 into something more incredible specs. With Repressing that is going to require some major overhaul. I don't even know where to start. Gotta put a damper on things, yeah? Record. Well, what can't the previous models do? What can we add? There's gotta be something. You know, I felt my heart skip a beat when I first saw Panzer Soldat flying around. What about that? Flying. Yeah, that could... I must concentrate.
Yeah.
Complexity. Any more faces and I think we're going through pics of a stereoscope. I can't even tell if you like the idea or not. I like the direction. We wouldn't be the first to do it. The Orbal gear is a Russell thing, isn't it? It is, but 2 years ago, DCF and the Epstein Foundation developed something called the Eidolon gear. It's like a sister weapon to the Orbal gear. Oh, like Alisa's EXA? Yeah. But 3 companies are involved with the EXA, whereas the Eidolon gear mostly has a foundation tech to make it stand out. It's almost certain it was capable of manned flight. Wow, ain't that something? Is there a reason the 3 didn't incorporate it, if the technology is already out there? Well, to be honest, it's because I just don't know a whole lot about the Eidolon gear. That's an easy fix. All we gotta do is ask. Yo, Tot. Yep, I understand. I'll answer you any questions you have. Thank you so much, Teal. No need to thank me. DCF helped me make it happen. So, the least I can do to share. To start, the Eidolon gear did achieve flight to some degree, but it was far from perfect. What happened? 2 things, performance and operational time. It's possible to fly with a pilot in the seat, but add another Creum and performance drops dramatically. It also significantly reduces how long it can operate. And it isn't designed for multi-purpose work for long periods. Forget flight combat. Let's see. Orbal Gear 3 solved the operational time issue. And it adapted well to suits and pilots need on the spot. Another thing is that the Eidolon gear can't function without linking to the ion system. It was a progressive machine for its time, but it also came with some very big limitations. So it had some incredible stuff to it, but it lacked the versatility of the 3. Then adding a flight function to the 3 wouldn't be much of a bad idea at all. Not bad. Pure brilliant is what... It sounds like it would work much better than anything that's come before it, yeah? But it's not like we can just snap it on, right? It's only got so much heft. And it's not that we can apply some kind of booster like the Panzer Soldat. And will not be easy veering around tight turns, or how it's built too. Not easy isn't the same as impossible. But no matter how hard it is, I'm going to make it happen. Oh, you're all kinds of inspired. We may have some materials that could help, so I'll put them together and send them to you in a bit. Thank you. Thanks to your input, we now have a plan. And that one is sure to make my mom see what I'm made of. Wow. Ooh, Porter. 1 month later. Ooh, 3 months left.
Yep.
Ready. And how's progress going? We brought snacks. Deep fried cicadas. Oh, hi, Sandy. Hi, Freddy. You look like you've seen better days. We all. There's nothing Freddy's fighting formula can't fix. Don't drink it. Go on, give it a bite. Don't eat it. What's in it?
Don't eat it.
The special blend of 7 kinds of bugs that help fight fatigue.
Ew.
It's bitter. So bitter. But what is this deep, rich aftertaste? You don't want to know. Stop asking questions, Tita. It's like I'm being swathed in a warm blanket of pure energy. You will eat the bugs and you will like it. Felt like a whole new Tita now. Nothing beats a second win, right? Or like nothing beats whatever you just gave me. I've got some sandwiches too, if you're hungry. I'd love some, Sandy. Thanks a bunch, Freddy. No thanks needed. Anything for a cooking club comrade. Right. I haven't been able to drop by the club at all lately. Please. If anything, we wish we could do more for you. We're in your corner, Tita. Next year won't be the same if you're not the one cooking with us. I really want to stay, too. So far, good on the plan. So far, so good on the plan, then, huh? Well, going by how out of it you were, I'm guessing not. I made prototype after prototype, but none of them quite make the cut. In terms of specs. Feel bad since everyone's going out of their way to help, but to be honest, I'm stumped. Have you tried asking Professor Schmidt? I don't know. He might just glare at her before brushing her off. Or have you looked into that little device he gave you? Something says that will be the general idea behind your flight concept. I know he's a little scary at first, but I think he'd still give me a hint if I asked. Just that I don't want him to. My friends helping me out is one thing, but he's a professor. If this whole thing moves forward based on the inputs of someone whose mom's equal, then it is really my project anymore. That's a valid point, sure. But that means your roadblock's not going anywhere. So when I hit a wall or something, I do something else to take my mind off of it. Oh, you know, I do that too. If I'm stuck on cooking, I like to go out hunting. Want to take a run through the mountains? I'll pass on the mountain, but I like the direction this is going. Actually, I haven't analyzed that device Professor Schmidt gave me yet. I think I'll start there. Who knows? Maybe I can even solve it if I put an all-nighter. I'm not sure that's going to help. But sure it is. Different strokes, Sandy. See what makes you tick. Tita. As long as you don't overdo it. Anyway. Yeah, thank you. Thanks, you too. The best friends. Butchering my language tonight. Alright, it says, what's up with this reaction? Is this some sort of gravitational engine? How is it so small? Can't think of any particular use for this off the top of my head. Could be a prototype of gravity you make instead of propulsion. Use anti-gravity or lift. There you go. I think I get why the professor gave this to me now. Yeah, and now, here. Professor Schmidt, do you have a moment? Only just keep it brief. It's about that device you gave me. I thought I told you there wasn't a need for periodic updates. Not that. I just wanted to confirm something about how it's used. Do whatever you want with it. Huh? I said, do whatever you want with it. No. Now, no more questions. Then I will. Thank you, Professor. I'll see you later. Ooh, piqued his interest.
Yeah, this daydream's a long one.
Or, yeah.
Exactly.
Right. Directing the combat trial with I get to the second one. 2 months later. 1 month to go.
I will tell you the second part of this, there are fights in it, so
Good. North London Dock Canyon Road. Wherever Freddy was. Okay. It's time for the final operation trial. I guess it'll have to be. You've only got 2 days until you present your findings to Erica. You ought to be proud of how far you've come. I swore. Oh, you fat dog. Oh, I'm fat. You just pudgy. You're good boy. You're good boy. Yum, yum, yum. Yum, yum. Maybe I never dreamed the unit Professor gave me would turn out to be a new gravitational engine. Well, there's gravity. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Oh boy. As the internals were really unique, so it took lots of tweaking to make it work. But after fitting it into the prototype, I couldn't believe this kind of results I was getting. So, that set the direction I needed to follow. After that, new ideas just kept coming, and the prototype was done before I knew it. I've done a few flight tests and made improvements after each, and now... I'm so proud of her. Agate, what is it? Nothing. I just like how passionate you are. Oh, sometimes I just get the fire in me and I can't stop you. Anyway, thanks for coming with me today. Like I'd let you come all the way out here alone. Why did you pick a spot like in the middle of nowhere like this anyway? Well, this is my last chance to collect data, so I wanted to make the most of it. Nobody comes here, and the elevation is naturally uneven. It's just perfect for flying around. Makes sense. Well, go wild. I'll be here watching you the whole way, so let me know if you need anything. Aw, head pats for Dita. Okay, I'm gonna get started. Wow. Quick.
Mm-hmm.
And agile.
Yep.
Agate, I finished the test course now. Good stuff. Here are all the numbers you got wanted. No idea if you've got if they're good or not. Looks like you were flying pretty well to me though. Oh, this is a big success. Huge. Mom's bound to be satisfied by numbers like this. Awesome. I guess all that's left for Mama Bear is to go over it with a fine-tooth comb. But still. Oh, it's flying, but still. Why there is no shield protecting the user? At least Gilbert had one. Yeah. Unless it uses the same technology as like the Orbal ships, where it has like the air current field around you. Why you on skirts or hair or anything flying? Sounds like you've got it in the bag. Because it's not a machine you want to fly wearing a skirt. Thanks so much for all your help, Agate. Maybe it's a bit premature just to be saying this before Mom gives the okay. But I'm gonna need more of that while I'm at the academy. Yeah, I got you. The guild's still understaffed in the Empire, so I wasn't planning on heading on home anytime soon. Coming to check on you every so often is easy enough. Yay. Oh.
Oh, I told you.
Something's
Oh,
up with
yeah.
that airship?
Now, okay. I know.
Could
now
be
I
some
know-
kind of
now-
mechanical
now
failure.
I know what we need to do after this one.
If the pilot can't ascend, it's going to crash into that mountain. It's not good. Good thing I have this unit. I'm going to go and help. Peter! Light field completely gone. Can someone in there hear me? Who are you? There's no time to explain. Just please hold tight. I'll do what I can. Schmore! It's hard to read this as is without you distracting me. Yeah. Yeah. Gotcha. Boop, 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 boop. Need to elevate it somehow. Full power! And that's full power is going to make it crash. This isn't enough. Releasing output limiter. Limiter. Output limiter. Up.
Just a bit more! Ah!
Peter! No!
And there goes our robot.
I did it.
Problem though now is you
Now I
probably
just need to get
overexerted
back
it.
to Huh? Don't tell me it overheated.
Uh-oh.
Huh?
Don't tell Mom.
I get the Orbal gear.
Yep. I figured something like that was going to happen.
You okay, Tita?
By the skin of my teeth, but yeah, I'm okay.
So why is there no... Oh, wait. I seriously doubt there's some type of shield over her. With all that fire she put off. Yeah. I assume there becomes some shield because you gotta have something to protect the... No, the driver.
Can't take my
Operator.
eyes off of you for a second now, can I? Nothing but trouble, I swear.
I'm so sorry. If I hadn't run off like that on my own.
I'm teasing. You got nothing to apologize for. You probably saved the lives of everyone on that airship. You did the right thing, Tita.
You mean it?
Still, you might be safe.
But we can't say the same for the Orbal Gear 4, huh?
Emperor?
Uh-huh. Yup. Mr. Emperor Man himself.
Oh, interesting. So I guess the gravitational device was basically either a replica or something of his. Now, is he in stealth mode or is he dead? Because he should be dead.
Well, you also have to take into account that these daydreams have take place way before stuff in Reverie that you've done. So
Right. But, so if he's not the robot, I'm like, because the Emperor supposedly died when 9 and 3 killed him. And then the other one was the robot. But we'll see. Because I think it was replicated gravity devices. Like, follow, subscribe. The two eventually descended to the bottom of the canyon to recover the Orbal Gear 4's wreckage. Fortunately, it was clear that a few days wouldn't be enough to fix it. And particularly, new engine fitted within was nowhere to be found. In the end, Tita returned to the branch campus in low spirits. Agate gently patting her on the back in an effort to cheer her. Daydream Project 4, Part 1. Oh. Shieldbreaker 4.
well, now you can do part 2.
Rendering browsing interface.
And that concludes my report. You imbecile. Sorry, I lost the new gravitational engine and everything. Don't care. I couldn't care less about that. I told you to do whatever you wanted with it, and it's common to lose materials in the middle of testing. That said, you are incorrect in your assumption of what it is. It is? Not a new gravitational engine? That you've overcomplicated what it is makes you an imbecile. Then what is it? Something recovered from a black workshop. Oh, black workshop. It changes everything. Whether it was developed on site remains uncertain, of course. Judging by the data recovered in your own findings, however, its internal structure points towards it being an artifact. Artifact? And I really did overcomplicate things. I thought it was just some revolutionary tech. Didn't know about that. But if it's an artifact, then of course I wouldn't know about it. You should have noticed with the slightest tinkering. It's likely the workshops developed the external structure to draw out a found artifact's power to manipulate gravity. And when they could find no particular use for this power, it was developed no further. If nothing else, I give you credit for doing more with it than they could. It being an artifact makes me losing it even worse, though. Technology we cannot analyze nor reproduce. I have no interest in it. Liar. Then it's really okay? The thing that perplexes me here is that it's the only thing that vanished on site. That and an incident occurring right next to the testing site almost strikes me as intentional. Am I the one overcomplicating things now? Yeah, wow. Theory crafting, man. Project Orbal Gear 4, Part 2. And with that, our investigation and post-proceedings of the Black Workshop is over. For now, at least. If nothing else, we don't need to worry about these sites all over. And there's no fear of further outflow. But sadly, that means that stuff that's already leaked is out of our hands now. It'd be a good idea to keep an eye on the black market for weapons, both of the conventional variety and the AI-run variants. Well, we'll have to leave that to the Empire's intelligence agency. I doubt they'll find much of anything. The most notable items have either already been scrapped or collected by someone.
Yeah.
By which you mean? It's gotta be the Society, I presume. I'd say the chances are strong. Professor Novartis wasn't in the Empire during the Great Twilight, but there's no way he'd pass on that chance to acquire the legacy of the gnome. He's the supervisor of the 13 factories, right? Going by the data we collected, it's quite the madman. Very. Oh, I rather suspect the two of you would get along quite well, Auntie Erica. He's an engineer through and through, and I don't mean that as a compliment. Renne, my dear, you're gonna need to have a little chat. We're going to need to have a little chat about how you view me later on. Don't call me Auntie. Those two sure birds of a feather. Genius takes many forms. The 13 factories, they're going to need a reappraisal. The technology gap between them and the everyday world is wider than we ever imagined. But now that they've been cut off from the Black Workshop, I imagine they'll be producing less super advanced tech, yeah? Sadly, that's unlikely. As far as I'm aware, there are several engineering organizations within the 13 factories, and all of them are far more advanced technologically than any conventional company. The Black Workshop was just one of them. But I suppose there's been a lot of tech theft back and forth, though everyone's just been using everyone else. This whole network seems crazy huge. We knew that from the beginning, dummy. All we can do is keep putting pressure on them, like we've always done. And once again, you demonstrate why kids need more than protein powder in their diets. Growing up. Red-headed retrobate. Our problem isn't just a society. Things on the surface have started moving as well. The desertification of eastern Zemeria is only getting worse. I'm sure you've heard. But even outside of that, thanks to the Great War, multiple Jaeger groups and disquieting factions have started to make moves. Waiting. Even private military companies have started expanding their forces. It's been a hot topic at the Guild lately as well. And then there's the massive reparations that the Empire has to pay to the Republic because of the war. The power balance between the two nations has shifted greatly, and that's affecting things on a global scale. Sure, yeah. Somehow I suspect I'm not getting any vacation time from the Guild anytime soon. The meaning behind the term technology is going to grow far bigger than we could ever imagine. While the Orbal network is still limited as of right now, it's going to expand. We'll be sending and receiving massive amounts of data faster than ever before. And so, as a representative of the CDF, I made a proposal. The creation of the West Zemerian Tech Union. WD. West Zemeria, what now? To put it simply, it's an organization made up of engineers and related groups all helping one another. The true goal here is to raise our total technological savvy through the cooperation of various organizations in the field. All so that we can not only contend with Orbal's 13 factories, but also approach the various problems on the continent from a technological angle. Impressive. It's quite the bold idea for you anyway. Needless to say, he's always got a snipper at it. This organization is pointless if it's not of a certain scope or has sufficient influence. Which is why I'd like you to participate, Professor Schmidt. You really think I'd go along with this little game of yours? I'd expect you to react like that. For the record, I plan on getting my dear old dad involved. And I'll be looking into bringing Professor Helmington into the mix as well. All 3 disciples. So if you're concerned over your own mini deficiency, please don't be. All we really need is that clout of having your name attached. Everything else you can leave to the other 2 disciples, myself and the younger generation. Feel free to enjoy your twilight years and be... Damn.
Ooh!
You willy little brat. Fine. You've successfully gotten under my skin. I'll join this little union of yours.
Oh, God.
Well, at least he admits to taking the bait. Look forward to despairing over just how insignificant you really are. Hopefully you don't start sobbing when you find yourself outmatched with invention yet again. That only happened because a certain adult decided to give it all he has against a kid. Some of us lack the ability to pull our punches, especially against a mouthy girl like you. I'm warning you, Codger. Old Codger. I'm not the same wide-eyed upstart I was back then. Underestimate me, and I'll thrash you before you can say adult diaper. You door-faced fart factory. Wow, that's a word. That'll leave you with plenty of time to make it to senior discount night at the country buffet. Got a big mouth. Good. That should make it easier to eat those words. Only if I can borrow your teeth. Adios above, and I thought I would be... Like, she looks dead at the camera and says that, breaking the third wall. Fourth wall. They bicker so hard that they almost loop back around into getting along, honestly. Anyway, get back to what you proposed. The Rhineford group will gladly cooperate. I can't make the call for everything here, but I'm sure Mother will agree. I can also offer what little help I have to give. Thank you, both of you. When I look at young, talented folks like you, I started to see the light at the end of the tunnel. This all sounds fascinating. I wouldn't mind helping out. Oh, I already factored you in, sweetie. Believe me. You've written countless dissertations. Dissertations. Yeah, that's all right. Already, and you also be tremendously helpful through your connection with the Jorg Rosenberg. Looks like I've been sucked into this little plan without even knowing. You really thought this through. Of course, unlike you, I actually have a brain up here. Man, no respect. Well. Hey, sounds like things are moving in the right direction already. That it does. But in order for this tech union to really make a difference, it needs the assistance of 2 other groups. The Epstein Foundation and the Verne Company. Depending on how negotiations go with the Epstein Foundation, I can see them participating. The Verne Company, on the other hand. Yeah, like the RF Group, they're an industrial academia collaborative enterprise, heavily influenced by outside funding. Getting them to come to the agreements regarding these kinds of political problems will be a task. When Professor Hamilton was still with them, we might have been able to use Professor Schmidt and Professor Russell as potential ends, but not so now. I've barely been in touch with her since she resigned as a consultant there. Professor Hamilton, he's helped both myself and Dan out a whole lot. Wonder what she's up to these days. She's probably be more useful. Such a stubborn old sloth, I know. He's definitely be a bit better fit than some big-headed buffoon who clings to her daughter. I'm sorry. Say that again. Personal attack. Now, kids. Both of you take it down a notch. We have a lot of problems to deal with, so all we can do is take care of them one at a time. Brought Tita in the mix. Yo, Erica, about tomorrow's test. I read your report, but I have no intention of extending the deadline. What? She asked for that? No, she didn't. Then don't butt in. Just keep your mouth shut and watch over her. What she chooses to present is up to her. Present is up to her. Man, both of you are too damn stubborn. Like mother, like daughter. The next day. Isn't going with this kind of overkill? The Orbal Gear 3 is already a fairly powerful machine. I'm sure Professor Russell fully expects the new model to outperform 3, has adjusted the difficulty of her test accordingly. Are you really ready for whatever she is in store to? I'm ready. I can't back down from this, not without giving it a fair shot. Muse, Yuna, Althena, thank you so much for helping me out with this. Professor Russell allowed you to enlist some friends. I'm sure she's further adjusted her calculations with us in mind. We know this keep like the back of our hand. We'll kick this test butt in no time. What's up, Strickland? Charlie! How you doing, buddy? What you been up to? And we aren't the only friends helping you out today. What? Oh, I missed you all so much. Hey, Alvin. Princess Alvin. But we just saw each other pretty recently. What are you doing here, Your Highness? Been super busy with work, currently downloading Grand Blue Fantasy Relink demo. Ever played any of the Grand Blue games?
How
are they?
Oh, I haven't played the demo of that yet. I want to. I just haven't had time to. Maybe I'll do that over the weekend. Check it
It's on
out.
PlayStation, yeah.
See what it's about.
Is the demo on PlayStation?
Yeah, it's on the PlayStation. So is the Prince of Persia demo. Well, the Prince of Persia game is out now, I think, but the demo is out.
They made a Prince of Persia game. I knew they made the old one. But I know.
Oh yeah, there's a Prince of Persia game. Yeah, it's a totally different. It looks really good. I've seen somebody streaming it. It looks really cool.
I'm playing that Power World. It's been keeping me pretty busy. It's only on PlayStation. The game comes out February 1st.
The game comes out I think on the 1st.
I'll check out the demo.
I want to.
Reminds me of like Monster Hunter World.
I'm not saying I'll get the game, but I'll just check the demo.
Oh yeah, demo's free. I wish all games came with demos.
I know, right? I also need to pre-order my Persona 3 game that I want to get so I can play it when it comes out whenever I get done with Nayuta.
I keep telling myself I'm not buying any more games than I've done about 2. But on sale. I mean, one was Power World. It's like $30, and I paid $20 for Oninaki because it was on sale. I'd be a fool to not buy it now. Let's see. So, the last helper is the princess. Girl power. That's right. Often we Sarnor. At your service. Really? At our service. Yuse informed me that this was all about, including how it was related to his capture. House arrest. I believe I hold some responsibility for you being in the position in the first place. Knowing she felt that way, I thought it'd be nice to enlighten her of this test, so she could offer a hand. I just dropped money for the new Yakuza Like a Dragon game, Persona 3 Reloaded, and waiting to see how this game is before purchasing on Steam. Fair enough. Not to mention 7 Rebirth in the end of February. Yeah, I'm going to try to wait. I want to buy it right away, but I'm going to wait. Probably catch it on sale or something.
Here's my plan for 7 Rebirth. Rebirth will not get played until I finish Persona 3 Reloaded because everybody and their brother is going to be streaming Rebirth as soon as it comes out. So I'm like, nah. I'll wait.
Yeah. Most people are like, oh, you got to play the new games. I was like, it don't mean anything because people are going to watch the big streamers play the new games.
If people want to watch, they'll come to watch when I stream it because I'll stream it after I get through with Persona 3 because I'm actually more interested in playing Persona 3 considering the fact that I've never played it at all, don't know anything about it, and 7 Rebirth, I played Final Fantasy 7, so I kind of know.
You know the gist of the story, yeah.
So I want to play Persona 3 first and then get into Rebirth because everybody and their brother is going to play Rebirth as soon as it comes out, so.
Let's see. Her support will be vital in maximizing Tia's chances of success and whatever is up ahead.
Ichigo, you're such a cute kitty.
Thank you, Muse. But
he's all curled up in a ball on his blanket over here beside the couch.
On the floor. This guy likes to lay on the blinds.
He's snoozing like crazy right now.
Vitamins to my left, laying on the floor, halfway on the blinds. I guess because he just likes to. I don't know why. Yeah, I used to have his box when he was a kid, and he used to sleep.
He's gonna sleep like this, and then when I go to bed here in like 3 hours or so, he'll be like, "Oh, I don't want to go to bed now."
Nope, time for the zoomies. Then you wish to turn me down, a fellow captive, who was just as involved as you were. Oh, wow, I didn't mean to imply you weren't. Was it just me who felt a certain closeness as we overcame such an ordeal together? No, I felt the same way. We become friends, Your Highness. Then I don't see the problem with me being here. What are friends for if not for helping them? That wouldn't... sounds like something manipulative, you'd say. That's true. But yeah, you're right. He never stood a chance against the Silver Tongue. Wow. I certainly wish I could say the same about Reen, but he seems all but immune to my charm. Oh, the instructor's defenses are quite sturdy indeed. You and I may need to resort to more aggressive tactics. Or we don't resort to any tactics at all, or discuss them, or think about them. I think I finally understand what Elise has been suffering. Back to the topic at hand, then. My brother and sister-in-law should Also be very sad to see you leave the Empire like this, Tita. Considering my helping you and serving their interests as much as mine. Then I will. Thank you, Princess Alphen. I'll see it to it that you're in no real danger. Not to worry, Altina. If the Zero Artisan compliments my mastery of arts, then I surely have a knack for them. Orbal praised you that much? You were with him during the Civil War, weren't you? I'm sure that wasn't just simple flattery. It's gonna be an expensive year for the video game. Because you got Breaking Dawn. Not Breaking Dawn. What's the new Trails game? Yeah, I thought it was like Breaking Dawn or Dawn Break or something like that. Oh no, that's Dawn Trail. What is the new Trails game called?
Trails to Daybreak.
Daybreak. That's it. I was like Breaking Dawn.
No, not
I had to step away.
Dawn, no.
If I was addressed, my bad. No, you're good. I was just talking about it's going to be expensive year for video games.
Yeah.
Dawn Break. Yeah.
I already got that pre-ordered.
Man. I thought I pre-ordered something. I don't recall what.
I think I got it from the PS5 because all of my PS5 all hooked up by that time. Way before that time.
I'm surprised you haven't already.
Well, I'm not in any rush. It's like, you know, I might as well play what I can play, and I'll just move over when Rebirth starts. I'll be on the PS5. So yeah.
Thoughts on Pictomancer? Looks interesting. I mean, I'll definitely level it up. I don't know. It's supposed to be a support, like buffer, debuffer, and DPS. So it's definitely going to be interesting. But I have a feeling at the start it's going to be broken, and then it's going to be nerfed so much it's just not going to be a good class. Basically, how much I expect them to rework it a lot like they did Bard. Time to get this show on the road. I could have seen Pictomancer more of the limited time job. Alright. I look forward to it though. I'm interested. New job on 14. Same job from Final Fantasy 6? Yeah. Realm. He was a Pictomancer, so he drew her enemies.
Ah.
Yeah, and you can draw them depending on the environment you're in, your attacks change. Some people had a similar thought process for a limited job. It seems more like a limited job, like the Blue Mage, but you all understand how the keep works, right? We're familiar. Alright then, your test requires you to reach its farthest depths. But don't you think this will be easily done? I personally oversaw all the adjustments made to the level 10, 20. You're in for some real pain if you
like
think...
65 degrees outside.
Actually kind of nice. It beats like 12. My settings are half as easy as whatever Grandpa Grinch
what it was
put out
last
there.
week here, I'll take 65 over like 20 or 10.
If I haven't rained, I'm okay with that. Oh, she.
Cloudy with a humidity at 93%. Ugh.
Oh, that's terrible. I'll take it without the humidity,
Yeah, it's
thanks.
awful.
Muggy. She did not just say she makes my Professor Schmidt look easy. I may need to recalculate this test
It's
that
supposed
level.
to rain Saturday with thunderstorms because, matter of fact, it's been so humid. That ain't good. That's not good either. So.
I'm not sure if nerfs will be handed out, or at least in the beginning, due to no raises and not a lot of people are going to run it progression. Yeah, well, I not right away, but I do see it being like they're not gonna slap nerfs on that like within the first couple months, but I'm sure the specs on it are just going to be like powerful caster, and then they're just going to eventually nerf it slowly, and then increase it, then nerf it. We'll see. Let's see. Doesn't matter. However dangerous it may be, we'll still pull through it. Come on, team. Let us begin our adventure. Girl power. You got it. I know we'll pass as a team. So just know I'm counting on you guys. All right. Hey, look. We get to go fight.
Yeah, look who's in your party.
It's a girl power.
Yep, it's all girls, including Alphen.
First. Acting. Casters. All right. Now we'll do pretty setup. Actually. Oh.
They pretty much have pretty decent stuff on them, to be honest. I don't think I ever changed anything. I didn't change anything on them.
You got the little laser beams.
Oh god.
Oh no, this must be a trap. I'm letting Mom through this
Oh
together.
boy, more
Careful
lasers.
not to bump into anything.
We'll be okay. We just need to wait for a chance and then slip on through.
We're at an advantage.
Level 20. How high is this?
Yeah, level 20.
As high as... It actually goes deeper than the Reverie corridor. Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Careful, because I can't see you on. Run out of MP.
Well, you also have items you can use. I think Alvin's got some kind of like heal. Well, I think she's got a heal. Music's got a healing craft.
Yeah, Tita should have one as well.
I think she does. Yeah, Tita's got one. I think Alvin's got something. I don't know what she's got. I don't remember what all she has.
Here's
on
this
her.
one. Sephiroth Rain.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. I get on Facebook, everybody's talking about Pal World.
No, leaving so
That world's really fun.
Penta-shot!
I have it set up, so it's a lot easier.
They keep coming.
My turn.
Shatter! Warhammer!
Engaging. Arcus activate. I'll go. I'm gonna get ya. Ah! I'm here. Ha!
It's my turn. You can't escape. Fire! Wide open.
I'll follow up.
Come closer. Thank you.
Yeah. Go!
Thank you for being a free art.
Support you. I love you. Good work, everyone.
Kill everything. Ugh. Oh, that was one of the rooms. Damn it!
Trap triggered.
It is one of those rooms.
One of those rooms.
Alright, what do we got here? Gladiator. You'll meet. Everyone already has.
I'll do my best.
Can't escape. Fire!
My turn. Activate. Ragnarok. destroy! If you need me. Sorry! They're down! They're mine! Here to play. No, leaving so soon. Penta shot! I shall go. It's my turn. I shall go. It's my turn. Good work.
Yes.
Yay! This is exceptional.
Do these count towards the gain all chest thing?
Mall's already got enough restaurants. Oh, let's build 2 more.
Why not? More the merrier.
No, the problem is, the thing is, they're building them in the parking lot of the mall because the mall around here has a gigantic parking lot. So they like to put restaurants in the parking lots, and then people complain when there's not enough parking to get at the mall because people go to the restaurants.
Engaging.
I remember when the Cheesecake Factory opened up here like several years ago, that parking lot for the Cheesecake Factory was always packed. You could never get into the place. And then when you want to go to the mall, you couldn't find a place at the mall because people were parking in the mall parking lot to go to the Cheesecake Factory.
Go! I'll support. I love you.
It's always a mess.
I love you. Oh,
I never go to the mall anymore because this is a big mess.
It's my turn.
My turn. Sleepy Ichigo kitty. I see you over there snoozing.
No, wrong.
I'll support. I love you if you need me. I'm gonna.
Come on, man.
Time to bring out the big guns. Turkey good and
kitty Ichigo, yes, you are.
Onward, valiant charge! Here to play.
Sorry, Ichigo, I didn't mean to wake you. You're not going to go to sleep tonight when I go to bed. You know that?
It's time! I'll assist. Yeah.
I'll have to move your blanket. He's not gonna like it when I move his blanket Saturday when I have friends coming over because the blanket is right next to a chair where people will be sitting, and yeah, I want to move it.
We're on it. Fire! Target's eliminated. Move out.
It's his spot.
Well, I have to move it. He's gonna have to find. It's gonna be moved to another location. He can go lay in there. Actually, he'll be upstairs all night anyway because he won't come down with all these people over here. So. He'll go hang out on my bed. Hey, kitty. Hi, sweet baby.
Careful, okay? That monster looks strong.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is a tough one.
Smash all the boxes.
yeah, I was trying to avoid fighting him. I was trying to skip it.
Shatter! Warhammer!
I didn't fight everything in this place because it takes a while to go through if you want to fight every single thing.
Arcus activate.
I was trying to skip him.
Yeah.
This'll get a bit spicy. Fire!
To get a little spicy.
I'll go.
I'll help.
I'm gonna get
Yes,
ya.
kitty, I'm talking funny, okay?
Here I go. Take this!
Come on. That's...
Nuh-uh. Take this!
Hit. Yeah.
I shall go. Charging. Yeah. Battle complete. Let's continue.
There you are. Forget talk. Just kind of why is Kurt there? Come on, hit me with what you got. What?
I don't know.
I ain't at her tea party. Hey, can't you guys play along? Actually, back up a second. How'd you get a private tea party set up in here? Sorry, I'm honestly not even sure what we're supposed to be doing here. What can I say? Every proper young lady worth her salt needs to have a table and tea set on hand. But since he said it, it'd probably fill our poor Kurt in on what's going on. Well, yeah. We gotta be an ironclad first line of defense here. So we've got Estelle, Renne, and Kurt. What are you doing here anyway? Let's just say Professor Russell latched on and wouldn't let go.
Yeah,
Sounds about right.
It's not like Kurt. It's like Kurt's like, I had no choice. I had to do this.
I wasn't so keen on coming with at first, but when she said she was serious about testing Tita's determination, well, as a humble swordsman, I couldn't possibly refuse to lend my aid if it's to help you. So here I am. He knew exactly what to say to sucker him in, then. Yeah, Kurt can be a little too naive for his own good sometimes. Mom, why do you have to be like this? Wow, remind me, or what I'm supposed to be actually doing. The real question is, what in the world are you doing here, Princess Alphen? Oh, Kurt, you mustn't fret over the finer details. At the risk of sounding rude, I think we have very different definitions of what constitutes as a finer detail. So, if I'm understanding this situation rightly, you three are obstacles to the Professor has arranged for us to beat. You understand very rightly. It saves me the trouble of having to explain stuff. Nice. And all we need to do is confront you with all our strength, correct? Yep. No pulling your punches, or you'll be sorry. If I recall, the initial project was conceived to combat pattern matter. In which case, I expect the current version to have at least that much strength. Hope you don't disappoint. Wait, what? Oh, you mean Orbal gear? I thought she had like her own patamata. Well, may have been hoisted into as a vendor swordsman. We'll gladly test your might. Now we're talking. Let's take it from the top. Come on, and hit me with what you've got. I'll do, Estelle. Here it goes. Yeah,
You ready for this, Tita? Sorry, but I won't be gentle.
Let's make this a fair duel.
Yeah, no evasion tanks.
Nuh-uh.
Why are you protecting the big-ass robot?
I don't know. I don't understand that either.
Engaging. Arcus activate.
Nuh-uh. Take this.
It's my turn.
Shine! Arts celebrate!
Celebration! It's my
So
turn.
mean as to put in a
I'll go.
S-Crafts.
Are you talking about the Estelle and them have S-Crafts?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Here's our chance. They're mine.
Anybody
Here I go.
you fight in here that's an actual
You got
non-monster
this.
has an
I'd love to
S-Craft.
help.
Even Alphen has an S-Craft. I have no idea what it is because I don't think I ever used it.
Prepare yourself. Shatter.
Yeah, I don't know what it does.
Ugh. No linkies.
No problem. Go! I'll support you. I love you. My turn.
I love you.
Arcus activate. Dance for me! Here you go! I'll save you. I love you. Take this!
I love you.
It's my turn. Arcus activate. It's my duty.
Support all physical immunity. Magic reflect for 2 turns at 200 CP. CP 30 for 3 turns.
Oh damn! I wish I known. I wish I checked. Oh well, I never had a chance to use it. So.
I'll save you. I love you. I'll care for you.
That might come in handy in one of the other fights coming up.
Sorry. Engaging. Arcus activate. Go! Here you go. Yeah. You're making progress. Yeah.
This isn't over.
I'm here. I shall
You
go.
okay? You woke up?
Charging. Get up! Follow my lead.
Understood.
No rushies.
Thank you so much. It's my duty.
No.
You're just wonderful.
Leave it to me. Burning heart.
It's not
Oh, my neighbor
over
across
yet.
the street. I looked outside. They still had their
My
Christmas
sword
tree up in
and
the window.
so much.
Christmas tree up. I was
First
kind of like, I'm not the only one.
Judgment.
I'll support. I love you. Time to entertain my
Gross.
round and round. Up you go!
Oh no, it's
Time for the main event. What a
Alright,
delight.
don't kill me. Oh my god, come on!
Not out yet.
Ew, that sucks. You got a reviving. Oh, you got. Oh, dang it. You don't. She's got the dang reviving skills.
You got.
I have no idea what she's got.
What I was trying to do before it, but usually her little move where she could fucking regen at BP, she goes again.
What kind of arts does she have? Oh, Seraphic Ring. Use it.
Oh, don't you interrupt me.
Thank you so much. You're so sweet.
There you go.
Take this. It's my duty.
Seraphic Ring coming in clutch.
Activate.
Yep.
Think needs your hand. Get up. No problem.
Ah,
Here to play.
Poor Tita.
Engaging.
Come on. Got a frickin'...
Oh, what break? You got, like, I think you can use Altina's Brave Order.
Probably use on Tito's turn.
Arcus activate. Yeah! Not too shabby. I'm getting pumped up. It's my turn. Listen, Evan Crystal.
EP.
It's my duty. I shall go. Yeah. Here to play. Activating drive.
Should have saved it for.
My turn.
Alright, what we got here? Go.
I got you. Thank you so much. Yeah. I can do it. Sorry. You're down. Here I go. Let's begin. I'm here. I'll save you. I love you. My turn. Arcus activate. I'll save you. I love you. Yeah. Turn down. So sweet. I'll support. I love you.
What strength?
Yeah. Now that's a win. Let's begin. They're just wonderful.
Leave it to me.
I'm here.
Fire!
You've sealed. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Arcus, I shall go.
No, this might
Thank
be
you so much.
brutal.
Thanks. If you need me.
Who do you got left? Estelle? Oh, okay.
Time to bring out the big gun. Turning good and fire! Not done yet. Onward, Valiant charge!
I can do it.
Puncher.
Ready or not? You got me. Yay!
Thought I was gonna die there for a second. She's your sister, Estelle. Didn't you join her for tea? Yes, why not?
Got a little stronger.
Yeah, I
I only get. Look at me go.
Hey.
Man, that was rough. Well, that's that, I suppose. Would you look at that? I'm impressed. Thank God, yes. That's a big weight off my shoulders. Oh, what's that? That was all I had to do for your mom. Now I can focus on my energy on backing you. But she said, we can't help you with your test, but you can be sure we'll be rooting for you, Tita. No, I'm so happy to hear that. How you two managed to bounce right back and have all that energy after such an intense fight is a mystery. There's something else, right? Okay, forget about us. You gotta keep going. But don't let your guard down, okay? Not until it's all over. Right, so long. And Tita. Yes, Kurt? Everyone at the branch campus believes in you. You already more than proved yourself with me. But don't forget that there are lots of people who couldn't be here today, who are crossing their fingers. I won't. Thank you, Cut. Alright. Holy fudge knuckles. Hence. I can survive one. I'm like, alright, well, I'll just take Yuna, do her BP thing, and she'll get another turn. She didn't get another turn.
Uh-huh.
I think I have a good idea what we're in for now.
How are you?
Yes, although we can probably still expect to run into some surprises along the way.
Oh well, just gotta get through this.
Oh, not the dark. What was that? EP?
Yeah.
Fucking E.
Do be careful.
That
enemy is strong.
Right there.
What a passionate foe.
Get to it before this. So much EP out of me. Oh well.
Charging. I'm gonna get ya.
I can just run back and
Pumped up. Can't escape. Fire!
Here to play. I'll leave it to you. I'd love to help.
Okay. Know what you go, you can't have any of my cake. Sorry.
I shall go. Arcus activate. It's my turn.
Nightmare.
Arcus activate. My turn. Charging.
Here I go. Take this!
I'll support you. So sweet. I knew we could do it. There!
Oh, we're in luck, huh?
What's in I can get.
How?
Heal. Don't shoot it. How can we destroy it? Alright. Doom 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 doom.
There! There!
Jump. So much ziggy zaggies. Oh.
Hello.
Do be careful. That enemy is strong.
Watch out. This is a tough
Alright.
one.
Charging.
Sorry. It's my turn. Arcus, activate.
It's my turn.
Faster.
Arcus, activate!
Nuh-uh.
Oh, I didn't see that. Damn it. Freaking laser beams, man.
Thank you so much. My turn. Charging.
Charge up!
Thanks.
Pumped up. Burning heart!
I shall go. Arcus, activate. It's my duty. Divide to conquer. Transform. Sync complete. Accelerate strike. Solaris Bringer.
Pumped up.
I can do it. I'm gonna. Let's begin. I'll save you. So sweet. Yeah. Engaging. Charging. It's my duty. Arcus, activate. Yeah. Targets eliminated. Move out.
Maybe not. It's seen it be right behind it, so it's probably not. But usually both. Oh my.
Yeah, it's a boss fight. That's all I will tell you.
Joshua, at least Joshua. Oh. So you made it, huh?
Go figure.
Guess that means you made it through round 1 easy enough. Joshua, when I saw Kurt with those girls, I assumed Ash would be waiting somewhere up ahead, but not. Green, what a pleasant surprise. I wasn't thinking you would be roped into this as well. The feeling is mutual, Your Highness. I'm not just surprised to see you here. I'm just surprised. Are you sure it's okay to slip out of the Heimdall without saying a word to anyone? Oh, nobody won't worry if I'm gone for a day. I might create work for Representative Rignitz or Elise, but what can I do? I'm sure Elise will be able to make short work of any fuss caused, Your Highness.
Oh yeah.
I should know. I used to cause plenty of grief for her in my time. Act like you're old. Tell me something I don't know. Hate to rain on your parade, but when you only just got here, ladies, but ain't no way you're getting past us. You seem to be eating this up, as they say, Ash. Maybe, but not like I volunteered for it. The wacko engineer forced me into doing it, the whole test thing. But I figured, if I have to be here, might as well take the chance to unwind, really get wild. Excuse me, did you just call me a wacko? I think the last time you and I fought on the same team was back in the Imperial Fortress. Ash. Chances like this don't come around every day. I think I'll try and show what I've got in me. You sure? She's like family to you, right? Her being like family means I already know how strong she is. Just like you know what your classmates are made of after working together so much, right? Yeah, guess you're right. Feels kind of strange to be in charge of conducting testing in the keep for a change. Right. But you two have the right idea. There's no better time to see how my students have grown than now. Yuna, Altina, and Yuze, I want you to fight me with everything you have, and show me what you've learned at Thor's. The same goes for you, Your Highness. I want you to see the fruits of your training at the end of the Civil War. And it should be my absolute pleasure to demonstrate. Demonstrate. Yeah. You're here for yesterday's Alisa again. I heard that, man. You heard the man. We gotta do what... Oh, I was doing the Mona thing. We gotta do what we gotta do. Trying this to win this. Alright, I get it. Indeed, quite interesting seeing how well Instructor Rene performs against us as well. I'm ready when you are, Tita. Oh, just go. And that's right now. Good luck, yada yada yada. Y'all
Show me how serious you really are. You crazies better be able to keep up with me.
Okay, Tita, give it all you got.
Alright.
This
thing up at least 4.
Burning heart!
It's going down.
My turn. Switching up. Gladly. Go! If you need me. Let's begin! Arcus, activate! Take this! I'm here!
Ah, you canceled Mario. Yes.
Arcus, activate!
Got something for you.
If you need me! Good luck, everyone! I love you! My duty! Arcus, activate!
My turn. Burning.
Gotta get that up there.
It's down. Got him. You're finished. An opening.
It's gross.
Here to play.
I took out Rene first in this because of his crazy ass S-craft.
And I'm not giving them a free craft. Alright.
You can steal it from him.
Arcus, activate!
Time to bring out the big
Sadly, one went invisible, so I can't hit him.
turning good and
Oh, Josh.
fire!
Mm-hmm.
Not done yet!
Could have actually done Elfin.
Valiant charge!
I get the attack up.
Nuh-uh!
You're mine!
Take this!
Oh, Light! I love you! It's my turn. Arcus, activate! If you need me! Cannon, activate! Good luck, everyone! I love you!
Thanks.
It's my turn! Arcus, activate!
Nuh-uh!
An opening. Let's do this, Ash.
I push X like I was gonna confirm it.
Take this!
Oh, you missed? You missed the counter. Oh no.
Cut through.
Oh, God.
Go!
You've come a long way. Probably should kick this up a notch. There!
Stop being going invisible.
I'm here!
Uh-oh.
There's one of them.
duty.
Alvin's S-Craft.
I want to do Altini's thing. Hopefully now have it as an emergency.
Or Altina's a brave order.
Arcus, activate.
Spirit unification!
Oh God, no! Why did you go?
Take this!
I skipped it, but I was trying to stop my speed thing. Stop! I didn't want that one. Stop! Fucking buttons. Ah, come on, man. Ah, no! Don't kill my fucking healer. Oh, God damn it! I hit the left button and it fucking... No, I don't even want to know. Just kill him. See if I can bring him back.
Take this! Shouldn't have hesitated.
Damn it, man. I hit the left and the right one get pushed for the auto fucking combat. It's dumb.
Do you have a dragon incense?
You're so sweet.
Fine. Ooh.
Take this! If you need me.
Alright. You get some S-Craft.
Hit and activate! Good luck, everyone! So sweet.
Thanks. It's my turn.
Boss, we should berserk here in a second. Ain't doing his stupid thing.
Listen, Evan Crystal.
Here I go.
Why do you have to be fast now?
Crimson Flash!
So you sleeping down there on the floor now? Nope, just chilling. Alright, good boy. Hanging out down here at midnight, huh?
Wish I revived for S-Craft. Fine, I'll save for next time.
Big guns. Charge them good and fire! Not done yet! Onward, valiant charge!
This isn't over yet! Hey, you! Rest in peace!
Oh, haha, get wrecked.
Let's begin.
What you doing, Ichigo? You good kitty cat, I love you. What you doing?
If you need me.
Get low, get low, get low.
Commence stride.
Yeah, cat. The Christmas tree will be put in the closet on Saturday, so you will not see it.
I love you.
It'll be gone.
Cut through!
I love you, Reen, but you gotta go.
Oh
no.
Now I'll do Alphins. Oh, I can't. Fucking hell, come on! Killed him, man!
It's my duty.
Technically, you have a Zerum capsule or a Zerum powder.
Have a capsule.
Give it to her and then you can do a rest craft. I think that's how it works. Then pop the rest craft.
I'm not popping hers yet. Okay.
Time to bring out the big guns. Turn him good and fire! Not done yet! Onward! Valiant charge!
I can do it! Oh, Adios, goddess of all! Grant
Ass kicked you.
protection with your brilliant radiance!
Would have been alright if I didn't freaking
Sacred
turbo speed the shit.
Yeah, that's one reason why I don't use turbo mode sometimes. 'Cause
Well, it's not the turbo, it was I hit the left pad and it kicked on the auto fucking battle.
auto attack.
Yeah, I hit left pad, which is supposed to be this, but it freaking pushed the right pad. Anyway. Let's see.
ready or not?
Here I come.
They're down!
They're mine!
Stop this crap for a second.
I'm here! Arcus, activate!
Let's do this!
Welcome to No S-Craft. Oh.
Kane, Gale!
Oh, fuck your Gale.
Oh, Light! I love you!
Don't give up!
Thank you so much! I'll care for you! You're so sweet!
You're finished!
Pumped up! Burning heart!
I'm here!
Green's almost dead.
That. Don't kill me.
If you need me! I'm gonna... It's my duty! Arcus, activate! Go!
Don't give
Thank
up!
you so much! It's my turn!
Here I go! Burning heart!
It's my turn!
Pretty damn good.
Bye, Ash.
It's my
All right.
turn! Arcus, activate! Yeah! I'll go!
Shatter! Warhammer!
If you need me! Ready or not! They're down!
They're mine!
It's my turn! Arcus, activate!
Pumped up! Take this!
Go!
Alright. Peace. Peace.
Good work, everyone!
Yeah, I did!
Stats update. Look at me go! I only get...
Something tells me there's another one.
There is.
Ah, jeez.
It's the last one, though.
Yeah. The 3. A long one.
Do it.
I didn't know how we be past that one. You all did great. Your teamwork and coordination blew me away. Quite literally. You should have no trouble getting through that last trial, if this is what you're putting out. So there's one more hurdle to go. Satan. You have nothing to fear, Tita. Promise you're going to pass for flying crawlers. If we're going up against opposition even tougher than this round, though, then we're sure in for a tough fight. Maybe, but Her Highness has the right idea. We'll get through it as a team. Tita, you won't be going to this alone. Like I wasted the capsule now. Oh well. So one way or another, we're going to be okay. Listen up, Russell. I've got something to say to you. What is it, Ash? Fact is, you're vital to engineering at the branch campus. You think Pablo can take over what you got going? It's like the cooking club. If Sandy was the lone soldier over there, she'd be powerless to stop whatever the hell Freddy does. So, show some spine, damn it. You're not helpless. Go out there and prove it. Thank you so much. I guess that's one way to give someone a pep talk. That's Ash for you. He means well, though. Well, I think we'll be taking our leave and moving on. Farewell, boys. Shoot it. That all for one, and one for all. Well, I was hoping for. We're like, we'll join you. I was like, yay!
No, unfortunately not.
I can see how much everyone is rooting for you, Tita.
Oh look, more goofball
It's a testament
lasers.
to how much she's grown since transferring to the branch campus.
Aw, you're both so sweet. I'll get through
Yeah,
this.
for the final battle.
I can't let everybody out
This
there
took
down.
so long. It really does. It was a very long one. Battles. Hey,
Wow,
another capsule.
We're so lucky.
No, 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 no!
Oh, they sneaked up from behind.
Turn. Fine.
Sorry.
Please don't kill her. Petrified her. Please don't kill her.
It's my turn.
Ha!
Pumped up. You can't escape. Fire!
Ow!
Good work, everyone.
There!
Oh no, it's an ugly worm. Try to avoid it if you can. There you go. I can't remember if there. No, I guess
Nothing
there's
else.
not another.
See the end. Guess
crazy
that means
trap.
we're coming up
Never
on the last
mind.
test.
Yeah. Sorry, guys, but I'll need you for this one last push.
Of course. We're here to help till the very end.
Hours just for these two things.
No. If you don't want to do another day there, I might do some palm party or something after
Yeah,
this.
we might change. Play the other mini games.
Yeah. Oh look, it's Agate and a giant robot.
There you are. Although I might do one more, and then the last hour I'll spend doing mini game. We'll see. There you are. I'm fucking samurai. Done this before. Kicked my ass in the crossbow games. I suspect you'd be the last in line. Not by choice, but yeah, here I am. What's that large thing next to you? Got a bad feeling about this. I thought you'd never ask. Of course you're behind it, Mom. This baby's an archaism, developed using data acquired from the Society. Is it just me, or has something like this happened before? Needless to say, I didn't just copy-paste the damn thing. I've been loaded with all kinds of modifications. Soup it up. Are you the one controlling it, Professor? I am remotely, of course. I wanted to be part of this final test as much as I could. So, let's hop to it. May the final test begin. Everyone, please lend me your strength. Understood. Here to rock and roll. Anything for you, Tita. I'm ready for battle. Do it. Here we go. No, time out. I gotta do my thing first. What thing? I hit
Oh
him.
God, here we
Crying out
go.
loud. Here I go. Yeah. What? What do you say? Kamehameha or some shit? Shashwoosh? What I get with this? Erica was planning to use this robot to kill him. Not in front of other people. What is she doing, Tita? This is her success dance. It's a little ritual she does before any big test or experiment. I fail to see how this is her big test. Well, I think it looks like fun. No, this isn't just any success dance. It's a level 3 success dance. We've got more to go. I'm about to get this machine nice and warmed up. Please stop. Yeah, she's gonna hit him.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, I keep butting you. I knew you'd pull this crap. Would you knock it off, Erica? Relax. I'm just doing some light exercises. It's not like I'm aiming for you, Red. Oh, yeah! Missed. I heard that. Not aiming for me. My ass. Since when the robot needed exercise.
I know, right?
Goodness me. Do you think my world revolves around you? Newsflash, it doesn't. Now stop squirming around so much. Like hell I will. What's going on? Oh, Mom, that's dangerous. Poor Agate. For all his love, he still hasn't passed the mom test. And I'm warmed up complete. Ready to go when you are. I swear to adios, woman. Oh, Agate's Crossner. Is this all it takes to bring an A-ring bracer to his knees? Huh. Who's on his knees? I'm raring to go. You really okay, Agate? Ain't no problem on my end. You worry about yourself. Listen up, Tita. I didn't do enough to protect you during the Great Twilight. It's not true. Yeah, it is. That's why I don't get the right to whine to your mom this time. And that's also why I'm standing on this side instead of yours. Agate, you gotta be the one to prove it to her. Show her you're not the short stuff she would need to be so protective of anymore. But can I do it alone? You're not alone. I know you can. Even when I'm not pulling any punches. Better come at me with all you've got, Tita. Okay, get ready for a beatdown then, Agate. Got beatdown.
All right, this here is your final test.
Give me your worst, Tita. I can take it.
Got some BPs coming up.
Yeah, you do.
Go on and get it!
It's my turn.
Let's...
Shatter! Warhammer! Here I go. You can't escape. Fire!
It's my turn. Arcus, activate. It's my duty. If you need me.
Up and at 'em!
Don't give
Thank you so much. Take this. Take this.
Hitting everyone.
I love you. Go. I'll go.
Shatter! Warhammer!
I can do it. Cannon activate. Good luck, everyone.
But them hitting everyone gives me
love
something.
you.
So I'm okay with
Thanks.
it. Sorta.
Yeah.
You think this is over?
I'm here. Arcus, activate. Let's begin. Arcus, activate.
Pumped up. Take this! Wide open. I'll follow up. Up and at 'em!
Stop yelling.
Yeah! Here to play. Ha! Let's begin. Ha!
Up and at 'em!
If you need me.
Shatter! Warhammer!
I can do it. Ready or not? Here's our chance.
Nice moves.
They're mine!
I still got more to me.
Pumped up. Burning heart!
Go! Yeah! Here to play. Listen, Ebon Crystal. It's my turn.
No touchy.
No touchy.
Ha!
Let's finish this.
Uh-oh. No touchy at you.
This is it. Dragon Ball!
Ding 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 ding.
Let's
This
begin.
fight is actually not as hard as the other two.
Ha!
Pumped up. Take this! Wide open.
Take
I'll
him.
follow up.
Rotate y'all.
Get moving! Unit unresponsive? Hey, Red!
It's my
What
turn.
is your major malfunction?
Visual major malfunction. Nice.
Arcus, activate. I can do it. Ready or not? Here's our chance.
They're mine.
Let's begin. Arcus, activate.
It's my turn. Shatter! Warhammer! Pumped up. Time to bring out the big guns. Charge them good and
But
fire! Not done yet. Onward! Valiant charge!
got him. And do I scratch just in case?
Not at all.
Good job.
Oh, did we win?
One. There were tremendous opponents, to be certain. How the heck did that make such a killer team when they'd rather be killing each other? that strange sort of harmony built from years of constant feuding. I don't think I've ever been able to wrap my head around that. Whatever. It's over, right? Thank you so much, guys. I was able to pass this test because you were here to support me. Aw, don't sell yourself short, Tita. All we did was give you the teensiest bit of helping hand. Oh, I didn't mean just today. Everything up till today counts just as much. I have learned and gained so much. Maybe it wasn't all easy, but that's okay. Even the hardest of times are still precious memories to me because you were there to make them that way. I won't forget them. So, really, thank you for making my journey worth its while. Oh, Tita. Our pleasure. Pleasure. And now, we've been making plenty more precious memories. Because next... About that, I know you worked hard so I could stay. But tomorrow, I'm going back home to live with my mom. What? Why? Didn't you pass the test? Passing this test wasn't the only condition. I had to show her something of worth to convince her to let me stay. Sure, I passed this test here, but I've got nothing to show for our other condition. Because of what happened during testing? You know, my great-uncle was aboard that airship you saved, Tita. Ellie, that dude gets around. I can talk to your mother, so you... No, thank you, Mise, but it's okay. If I hadn't lost the device that made my prototype function, it would have been impossible to reproduce. That technology was dead in the water, so either way, I wouldn't have anything worth presenting. Don't say that. You'll be staying in Erebonia for now, right, Agate? Me going home early means we won't see each other for a bit. Regarding the airship, it will appear in another daydream later. Always! Oh yeah, the one probably with I have that one. With Jingo and him. What did Zero say to the 8?
Like what? I don't either. Your guess is as good as mine on that one.
Maybe like an actual number, or just like a score someone gives someone?
I have no idea.
Anyways. Oh, yep, the best daydream ever. Wait, really? That's the good daydream? Is Jingo and the granduncle?
Oh, the Jingo with what's his face? Ballad? Yeah. Oh god, that one, oh lordy.
I'll be a little lonely without you, but I'll keep my chin up. Did you participate in today's test knowing you were going home? Yep, Jingo daydream, best one. Alright.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's a pretty long one too.
I was like, if I have time, I could snag it before 11. I'd like to do it, if this is done, a short one, if I have a short one, and then the last hour spend doing like the mini games. I wanted to prove the past year I spent here wasn't.
I'll have to see what you got left. The path chosen with Toa and Angelica and George, that one might be short. I don't know. I can't remember how long it took me to go through some of these.
Now that I've got no regrets. No, I don't want you to go. Are you sure about that? Mom? You guys? You still haven't completed the Orbal 4, no? As my daughter, are you sure you won't regret leaving that unfinished? Huh. Wait, do you mean... Are you... I believe you've earned yourself enough time to stay until you graduate. But how? I didn't finish the Orbal Gear 4 in time. I read the incident report about the crash that happened the day before yesterday. What report? I didn't write any report. You didn't, but Red here sure wrote up enough details to put everybody to sleep. Agate did? Picture Cornelia as done by a toddler, and you got the scale and headache I had to shift through. Picture Cornelia, as done by a toddler. You got the scale and headache I had to sift through. That makes... Shut up! I know I'm not a writer. But it did. At least give me a clear idea of what happened. We still have to figure out a new source of power, but I like what I read. Fast but maneuverable, and capable of saving lives. You proved beyond a doubt that you can improve upon what you started through the Orbal Gear 3. Enough to be something of worth to me. That means I'll be expecting updates from here on out. Better show me some good stuff. Of course. For sure, Mom. Alright, it says, now that I'm not stressed over transferring out anymore, all kinds of ideas are coming to the surface. I better draw up blueprints before I forget. He's always got engineering on the brain. It's only added to her unique charm. You got that right. I kind of miss her old little hat she used to wear. Doesn't wear that hat anymore. Mr. Schwarzer. Mr. Anderson.
Mr. Anderson.
Please keep looking after my daughter. Of course, I may not be her homeroom instructor, but I think I can speak for all of us here. We'll do everything in our power to ensure she has a wonderful, fulfilling life at Thor's military academy student, as a Thor's military academy student.
Oh, I forgot something super important. Thank you, Mom. I love you.
Oh.
And I love you too, Tita. I must be a bee, because that's the only way something so sweet as honey had to have come out of me.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to give it my all. So you better be paying attention to me every step of the way, Agate. Got it?
You went from, oh, so happy, to murder mode.
Well then.
Now that's bold.
That's one way to lay claim to your man.
I could learn a thing or two from her.
You got it. Won't take my eyes off you.
Good.
Murder mode activated. At least she waited for Tita to leave. I'm boned. I'm boned.
No, no.
Rosner. Your head's not gonna be the only part of you that's red after today.
No.
Lomo.
There's no taking the mama bear out of her, Tita.
He's like, I'm boned. Erica's eye beams. Daydream. Project Orbal Gear 4. Part 2. End. True Impregnable Shield. Ooh. Orbal Gear
one.
4 prototype.
Yeah, Tita can now use that in battle. You just,
I gotta
it's
learn
kind of
that.
like the way Kurt has a sword. You just stick, you know, it's a skin thing.
Item.
Yeah, or yeah, there you go. There you go.
All right. So, is there a short one that we
rendering browsing
what's on the list?
Maids, Melancholy,
Maiden's Melancholy, Path Chosen.
Path Chosen. The more that things change, and one luck stone is supposed to be a long one.
Yeah, that one's kind of long. I think the more things change is also long.
And we've done a lot. I can do it.
I don't know how long those the Maiden's Melancholy. I'm trying to think how long that one is. That one might be a short one. Yeah, I think Alex. I think Alex is right. 25 minutes.
Wait.
There's a fight. There's a fight in the Maiden's Melancholy. Yeah, but there's not a fight in the Path Chosen.
We can do the Maiden one, and then let's spend the last like rough hour or two.
Yeah, the Maiden one's is shorter than the bottom two that you have.
Math and the Maiden is about 25. Okay, so yeah. So we're looking about 30 minutes because of the way I do it.
Yeah.
It's
your choice, whichever one you want to do. Both of those are really good. So.
All right. Yeah, we'll do this one, and then the rest of the time frame we'll do.
Yeah, the path, like Alex said, the Path Chosen doesn't have any fighting in it. It's just a daydream. So.
Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and do a Path Chosen then. I don't want to fight.
That way you don't have to do any fighting.
All right.
It's a good one. It's a really good one, though.
21. My story takes place a week after Crossbell's liberation. Right as Instructor Randy returned to the branch campus several days after Yuna. Be okay if this whole thing's voiced.
Unfortunately, that's not the case.
Oh, look who it is!
Actually, there is more voice lines in this than some daydreams.
What you doing, Vitamin? Hey, it's no, Rainbow. Welcome back, Instructor Randy. It's good to have you here again. How, and your assets? Hey, Reen. Toei. Even got Michael coming out to say hello. This is after the SSS Daydream. Okay. Oh, right. When they do that whole thing and... Yeah, okay. You didn't have to roll out the red carpet for me. This isn't a big deal. No way. We wouldn't miss this or anything. So is there a chronological order you could watch all these in?
Well, technically, there's really no order, to really watch. You just watch whatever you watch. You just pick whichever one you want to do. It's like Alex said, this one takes place kind of after the SSS one, and then the Mighty Ship, the Jingo one, kind of takes place before Gear Part 1. So, yeah.
Oh, good. I was just curious. Sounds like you had plenty to straighten out over there once things settle down. You don't know the half of it. Wait, shouldn't you three be teaching right now? If you're all here, what are the students? We moved our homeroom periods up, so it's fine. It's what they all wanted anyway. What? Who wanted? Instructor Randy. They all wanted to say hello. Aww.
Look at them all.
That's so much blue.
I know, right?
It's so good to see you. Welcome back. You and Yuna were pure brilliant in that operation. That's our instructor for you. Always ready to put in the work to get the job done right. This is after he, did the Meryl, I don't remember her name. The girl he likes, keep calling Mariel. Like Meryl, whatever. Better than Red, I agree. That's our instructor. Wow. Thanks, kids. I missed you. None of you got rusty while I was away, now did you? You have nothing to worry about there, instructor. I'm more wondering if you got rusty without us there to keep you on your toes. Very funny. I swear you live to give me a hard time, Ash. Kinda gotta act like you're speaking. There's no other way they're talking silently, like they're right next to each other. They're gonna make it even harder for me to live in a month's time than it already is. I think it's too late for that. Hooray! It looks like our surprise reception was a success. I'll say, you're a special guy to us, Randy. Thanks. All of you. It really is good to be here again, even if it's just briefly. Like Instructor Orlando, I will also be taking my leave once the school year comes to a close. I suggest you take your decision. Regarding a certain something sooner rather than later, Instructor Herschel. Right. Adrian, the path to. I feel like I'm playing Persona 5. I feel like I'm playing Persona 5. The date.
Oh, yeah. Right.
2. Oh. Green. What's up? It's on the job again. School's already over. Is something wrong? You've been spacing out a lot recently. No, I'm totally fine. Just a little sleep deprived. What else is new? Why haven't you gone home yet? Forgotten? Everyone's coming today. So, you were going to tag along with me to welcome them. Ah, that's right. Green, what time is it? We have to hurry to the station. No worries, we still have time. Let's pack up and head out. Vincent, we have arrived at last.
Oh yeah, good old Vincent.
Edel, I haven't been here since just before the war. It really does remind me of Trista. I'm starting to think we shouldn't have come in uniform, though. Right, things have been hectic today, but even so, wearing my uniform when I'm off duty may be a tad... douche, Words. Oh, it's fine. Dorothy, you both look cool as heck, in my opinion. Hey, everyone. Oh, hello, kitty cat. What's your butt? Hey. Do it. Full throttle. Glad you could make it. Thanks for taking the time out of your busy schedules to see us. It means a lot. Oh, I think nothing of it. It's just a shame that some of us weren't able to make it. I was rather preoccupied the last time I visited Leaves. So, I'm looking forward to having a proper tour this time. I'll be happy to show you the sights. So, we only need a few more times. Hi, rat. I didn't get a sip of my tea. We only need a few more till our group is complete. And there they are. There they are indeed. Oh, it's Angie and Georgie and Crow.
Yo, didn't think you guys would beat us.
And a voice actor budget.
Sorry to keep you waiting, kittens.
Kitten. Angelica Ragnar. George Nome.
Not at all. We only just got here ourselves.
Well, even gave her a voice.
The gang's finally back together.
I honestly wasn't sure whether I should come, but you were kind enough to invite me, so how could I say no?
Well, shall we get this celebration underway?
The only time Angelica gets in the game. I get her
Let
out my
the
teeth.
pre-party of the Thor's 220th class
Good old
reunion
Angelica.
begin.
Careful with your drinks.
Mm-hmm.
Tonight was our class reunion, an event Angie spared no trouble planning. What are you doing? The main event was scheduled for a fancy hotel in Heimdall, but some coming early wanted to visit the branch campus as well. After securing the principal's permission, we agreed that they could drop by after classes had ended for the day. Puppy. Oh, this really your first time playing tennis? Right. I've never seen anyone pick it up so quickly. Nope. Oh, it's done. Well, we used to play lacrosse back on the main campus, so a racket's not too hard to wrap my head around. Doesn't hurt to have a tennis ball just about the same size. Okay? Come on, let's get serious. This is all you students can muster up these days. I figure you could do better than this. Oh, now you've done it. We'll make you eat those words. Go, Yuna. Go, Jessica. You've got this. Cheesecake. Yes, and so colorful as well. That's thanks to the fresh fruit that Sandy grew. And Freddy's wild grass makes a wonderful accent too, I find. Wow, not bad at all. What exactly did he contribute to this though? Pshaw, don't worry. It's just a bunch of herbs I picked in the mountains. I should have expected nothing less from a former member of the gardening club. You're garnished with the best of them. I could learn a lot from you. Come on, Pop. Shedding. Oh, we're good. Getting more than vitamin.
Oh, God.
That's right. Love is everything. Absolutely everything. Just as Tonio and Alexei demonstrate. In this story, love transcends any barrier. Age, birthplace, status, and gender couldn't keep them apart. In fact, those obstacles only made their love stronger. Ariana, I know just what you mean. That love is so pure and precious. What about you two? What do you think? We just want to be left all alone. Maybe I should have gone elsewhere. Tatiana is on track to become Dorothy's successor.
Yeah, she is.
Or Ash.
Poor Kurt.
Yeah, poor Kurt. I think Tatiana is more into Ash.
She is.
Or shedding. Shedding crazy. You shed more than Dallas does.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there you go. Good boy. See my keyboard now. No, you're not coming back up here. And that's how it's done. Watch Kurt in the class club. Sydney must have it dumped him for his girl. Oh, that's a good question. Whoa, it's Sky. Here for her form was so beautiful and flawless. You're superb, Angelica. I'm extremely impressed. Angie's always been good at this sort of thing. Stuff like that lets her make a good impression on the kind of people who care about Doctor. What can I say? It's a secret to my success in life. But enough about me, Muse, Maya. You fill off those kimonos wonderfully. What a double dose of heavenly beauty. Jesus. We could call a few more kittens over and have ourselves a very intimate little kimono party. They're in school, Janji. Cool your jets. I don't know. I think it's a rather intriguing proposition. Intriguing or not, we don't have enough kimonos to go around for it. You good, Vincent? You've been sitting completely still for a while. Hey, drop that. Die. You're choking on the die. I don't need you choking on the die, you sweet puppy. You're sweet. Someone please help me. My legs have fallen asleep. He just want to be up here. Down, 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 down. Matarine, getting slow on me. You're not bad for a guy who hasn't done this in ages yourself. Oh, you guys are too cool. I've known for years that Crow is a deft hand. But wow. They are the ones who put on that legendary school festival performance. We can't let them steal the spotlight. Back memories. Go in a certain outfit. So the fun times blew by. And we headed for the hotel in the capital that could serve as a venue for our class reunion. Such a blast. It was. There are so many incredible students here. We'll have to bring the rest of our old class to visit someday. Sounds like fun. You'll be going straight back to Jirai after the party's over, right, Crow? Seems to remember Stark applying for some time to follow suit. Yeah, feels like things will be nuts over there lately. Come on. All right. So we're going to see what's up. I'm sure you know all about the debates in Northumbria about breaking off from the Empire. All that's been having an influence on Jirai too. I'm sure all the world about Crossbell is getting its independence back, only adding fuel to the fire. But Jirai is only proposed as an SEZ, so I can't see them throwing that away just for autonomy. In their case, yeah, Northumbria might be a different story though. I take it that when everything's calmed down, you're planning to, don't be getting all mopey on me. We're not snot-nosed kids anymore. Does the perpetual trouble me? Oh, take care. Let me know when you get to Jirai safely. Good thing, Mom. Good thing, Mom. You'll be coming back to train afterwards, right, Toa? Oh, by train. I hope you have a good time. Hello, Toa. Thanks. I'll be back later on tonight. By the way, that dress is looking real fine on you, Toa. You so well. Tomorrow's a free day, so what's the harm in coming back tomorrow morning? If we're going to party it up at the hotel, we could always party it down. You get my drift. Angie, you don't even try to keep it vague anymore. Nope, you're an adult. Make sure you keep your cougar on the tight leash. You hear, George? Someday this will be stop being up to someday. Anyway, time to head off. See you, Reen. Take care. Give my regards to the others. You will. Eat a puppy. Bye for now. Here, we're gonna get that outfit at the end of this. Oh. Oh.
Hot damn. Gotta level with you guys. Today was more of a blast than I ever expected.
That was your first time on campus in a while, so I'm not surprised you got into it. I'm glad I came too.
Well, you're welcome back anytime. Students were happy to see you. So, once things have settled down in Jirai, you're planning to go travel all on your own, right, Crow?
That's the plan. I think I'm a smidge too old for journeys of self-discovery, to be honest.
Like 20.
But I wouldn't even be here now if not for Ordine and the rest. It makes me want to find meaning in my life, you know?
You wouldn't have died either if it wasn't tempted, if it were not for Ordine and the...
Yeah. Huh. Well,
Make the most of it.
My investigation into the Black Workshop is mostly done, so I'm asking if the professor will let me stay at the Ruhr Institute. Nothing's gonna erase the bad I've put into the world. But that doesn't mean I can't try to put in some good.
I think that's a good idea. Perfect, even.
We're all living through a time of great change for the Empire. For the whole continent, really. The class system we've all accepted as an immutable part of Erebonian life is on its way out the door. That's why I need to talk to Father about what our family can do for the people of Nortia going forward. What about you, Toa? Have you decided whether you're going to leave the branch campus or not?
You knew?
You forget. We four go way back. We figured it out ages ago. That's about the only thing that could be eating at you like this right about now.
We're here if you need friends to talk it through with, Toa. And that's what we're here for. To lean on when the going gets tough.
Guys. Alright. You win.
Like our enemy. The other ones, they just remain stiff to the entire thing. What are you doing?
You remember how I went around and helped multiple NGOs after graduating? One of those groups helps rebuild areas hit by disaster or war, and they resolve diplomatic disputes as a neutral party. Well, that organization's director got in touch with me recently. They said their goal was to help address the scars the war has left on the world, and they want me to help.
Huh. I didn't think you'd been asked to help do something that big.
Fits you like a glove, though. Between the Civil War, this last war, and the trade conference, you've shown you're great at desk work, negotiating, and so much more. I can see you really being able to make a difference in a place like that. Which must be what they see in you, too.
I feel like they're overestimating me a little, to be honest. While the war might technically be over, we're still very much feeling its effects. It's been 6 months since we all came together to end the Great Twilight, but a great shadow still looms over us.
Yeah, I mean, we were just talking about the hell being raised and dry in Northumbria. Crossbell's never not feeling it.
You know, George there is the stiff motion.
And those who played a part in bringing it about still have atoning to do. Myself included.
And then there are the people scarred by the war.
You know what I think, Toa? I think you have your answer already.
Yeah, maybe I do. I can't deny it's a really important task. I'd likely be able to help the Empire and all of Zumeria far more in this role than if I were just to stay an instructor. Objectively speaking, I'm also sure I could handle the workload involved. Even so,
This takes me back to Thor's. Remember when we were in on those Arcus tests? You were totally bewildered as to why you'd been chosen at first.
Oh, I really was. We were all good friends by that point. I remember being so confused on why Instructor Sarah picked me. You and Crow were two of the most capable students in our year. George was one of Professor Schmidt's disciples and a highly gifted engineer in his own right. And then there was me, an ordinary girl who just knew my way around organizing files a little better than most.
Yep, the bubble. Be like a great little starting screen.
Yeah.
I don't know. If anyone else said they became student council president in the first year, I wouldn't believe them. That's something you handled like it was nothing, I might add. Even with the Arcus tests thrown into the mix. While on our field studies, you prepared the rest of the council for every kind of eventuality without fail. And then you still had the energy to support us by drafting up game plans and guiding us wherever we went.
We would have been up shit creek without those. Sarah was some kind of slave driver on us innocent babes. You made it so we did more than squeak by on those tests. Even made him a fond memory. You're the glue that holds us together, Toa.
You're all gonna make me blush. I was only able to do all of that because I had you.
Oh,
You noticed how anxious I was and gave me a gentle push in the right direction.
like a little Toa.
Yep.
Angie's like, oh,
Having you all at my back gave me the strength to face forward. That's
like a
why I
million.
was able to handle everything. So much happened during our years at the academy, both good and bad. But no matter how grim things looked, we always got through them by supporting each other. And before I knew it, I'd really come to love Thors.
that outfit.
God.
Class 7. I never could have dreamed when I met everyone that we'd make it through 2 wars together. But here we are.
Coming at all.
I doubt anyone could have seen all that's happened coming.
It's been wild beyond belief, yeah. Remember when I died? Fun times.
I know we
come
use
on,
humor to
Crow.
cope, but Hades above, that is great.
Feel the mood, Crow.
Remember when I died?
Oh.
Fun times.
You know, you technically never graduated, did you, Crow? Maybe you could enroll at the branch campus when your journey's all over. And finish up your studies.
Seconding that idea. Don't you want to study under Instructor Renne?
Yeah, because I really want to hit those books.
There's a part of me that wishes I could turn back time and go through school all over again. I only enrolled at Thors because I didn't want to run away from the importance of power in the military. I got more than I ever bargained for during my time there. And I'm still learning so much by teaching at the branch campus.
So Tuka's Naru was the same voice actress for Toa?
In this, yeah.
Yeah, so okay.
It was the connections we gained from being part of the Thors family that let us overcome the Great Twilight. And I think those connections are just as important as the work I'd be doing as part of the NGO. Carrying the torch of camaraderie and cooperation forward however we can is our duty as the foundation of the world.
Fair enough.
Sounds to me like your course is set then.
Just follow your heart, Toa. It won't lead you astray. If life takes you to a fork in the road, and neither road feels right to tread, you forge a third path, all your own. That's how Rene's and how our group have always done it.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Angie. Thanks for helping me think this through, you guys.
I just sat here looking pretty.
Give it your best, Toa. We'll always be rooting for you. No matter how far apart we are or how much our paths diverge, that will never change.
Never ever.
Everyone moves with the bouncing, except for George.
Yeah.
We then made our way to the class reunion in the capital. Wonderful seeing so many old friends I hadn't had time to meet since graduating. In good food and drinks, time flew. Soon the time came to depart, and after saying my goodbyes, I'd only just made the last train of the night back to Leaves. Angelica's like, shh. So much fun. Everyone looked like they were doing so well. Klein, Fidel. I hope we can squeeze in enough time to hang out again soon. Next stop is Leaves. Leaves. When disembarking? Passed out.
No.
Close one. I almost missed my stop. She did pass out.
Uh-huh.
Back.
Hey, Reen.
Oh, I waited for her. What brings you here, Reen? Did you come to meet me? Out for a nighttime stroll anyway, so I thought I would. Have a fun time at the reunion? The funnest. I admit, I didn't expect to get back and run into you first thing like that. I just couldn't go to sleep. Got a lot on my mind, I guess. There's next term's lessons, students to plan for. Not to mention the fact that we're going to be losing Randy and Major Irving. Possibly even you too. You saw right through me too, huh? Listen, Reen. I'm not going to weigh in on your decision. If I did, I'd just end up trying to make you stay. Besides, even if you do end up leaving, that's not going to sever the bond between you. It's how Thor's is. Follow the path that you believe in, and know that I'll be supporting you the whole way. Thanks, Reen. That means a lot coming from you. Aww. I could tell that Reen felt the same way I did. That's how we were able to come this far. Even when we are apart, we are always supporting one another. And with that in mind, the path I ought to choose became clear. Later, ... Is that your answer, Miss Herschel? Yes, I'm going to stay at the branch campus. But I want to take in as many jobs as possible from. We'd personally love that, but are you sure? Hello, kitty cat. The path you're choosing to go down is undeniably more difficult than any of your other options. Third row. Come on, go. Yeah, I know. But I think my connection to Thor's will prove useful to my NGO activities. What are you doing, you evil little doggy? I want to link the two of them together, not just for the Empire, but for the future of the entire continent. Yeah. In that case, I'll say no more. Let's get down to business. I want to talk to you about the arrangements for negotiations and the lead up to the signing ceremony. Of course. Hey, don't stop. She's going out of her way to pick the hardest path of them all. Thor's has quite the future ahead of it. That includes you. This is just the end result of all of our choices. Hell, you and I are both part of Thor's now. We don't got much room to talk, pal. Well, not wrong. He'll be taking my place as head instructor. Forza, you better give her the backup she needs. Of course. For both you and Randy. Mar, leave him alone. I'm yelling at S'more. Vitamins is instigating the whole thing. I'm so sorry for yelling at you, because as soon as you tried to run away, he pounced on you. Go get him. Go get him. Go get him. The new military finance instructor is coming by to say hello today, right? Yes. He'll be taking the Instructor Herschel's place. Stop biting me. She can be quite rash, but I do believe she'll be right woman for the job. And if I remember correctly, she's your... So, this is it. Thor's branch campus. A place connected to her alma mater. Well, not much else to do, but dive right in. I'll give this everything I've got. Yes.
Oh yeah, the maid one, you'll actually learn who that person actually is.
Daydream, the path chosen. Alright. What do I get?
Which I
Diamond
think is crazy,
Noma.
because I did it out of order. I was like, God damn it.
I'm glad I did that one first.
Well, you did that one first, and then if you do the maiden one, you'll find who she actually is.
All right. Save. Let's go do Palm Party.
Now you can go do Palm Party for the next 30 minutes.
Seen content going. Health chance. Probably nothing, but maybe.
Central core activated.
Hey.
Ooh, Blue Ascension you are. That's a good one.
Have Alisa use Rosetta Arrow.
Most of those you can easily do those because they're pretty. Because if you use pretty much everybody, then you'll get through them. You're miss. Oh, that's right. You can't get the other sealing stones because you have to unlock the rest of the stratum.
Unless I reset, but we're not gonna reset.
No, no,
play,
the other
complete,
stones are
and then
in
go back.
The second half of the fourth stratum.
Executing recuperation program.
All right.
Unless you want to do the questionnaire millionaire thing.
We should try to knock that out.
Well,
It'll be rage-inducing anyways. All right, let's try it.
If I remember what the answers are.
It's time to play. If you dare, then
normal mode.
We'll begin.
All right. Question 1. Adios gift has been sent with.
Arc
Rogue, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh.
Question 2. Swine is a former size tower holding.
3 of Swords.
Oh.
Oh. Next one. Dilly with swords, a great speed that gets.
All Ritter.
Top one?
Top one.
Oh. Next.
There's divided for pathman.
Olaf.
Who's this follower? Olaf Crag.
Well done.
Let's see. 4. Who is the president guardian club of the adult?
Edel.
Correct.
Correct.
Oh God, Meryl, shut up.
Created Lapis the doll. 4.
York.
Correct.
Gaius the son, in order to many of the goals, how many people are there in the immediate family? 4. 5.
6.
6. Damn.
Incorrect.
All right.
Next.
Much time. Claire Riverdale's monthly very short review. What do you call it? Icy Maiden.
Icy Maiden.
Oh.
What's the other
800.
Gold. Take.
Correct.
Give or take.
Next.
Seriously, you rank bracelet divine. He is one blade and has a master.
Second Horn Gale.
Oh.
Jokester, the oldest member of the Cult Class 7 crew, has been through a lot in his state of power. How much? 50 mirror.
Clever soul.
Hey, at least we beat it. Next, let's see.
Oh, what?
Kurt isn't the only purchase in Avenger style.
Roland.
Yeah, Roland.
Roland Vander.
Correct.
Looking for something.
Oh.
Let's see. Randy is the older brother figure SSS. What kind of liquor does he prefer? Whiskey.
Rum.
Nope, run.
Incorrect.
Oh, is that what you said? I thought you said Oh.
I said rum.
I thought it was like,
Have you got
what was the person who excels at casting notes? What's the name?
Arnelia.
Whatever. I don't care.
Our
I beat it.
game is done. Well done on the
Don't care. I panicked.
Could this failure too be fate?
I'll take it.
Who cares? I never got above a C rank on that stupid quiz show.
Farewell.
We beat it. That's all that matters.
All I care about is getting the answers right. Oh, you just got, that quartz. You definitely want to put that on somebody. Woo, woo, woo.
All right.
That is a game. That is a speed quartz. And I mean a big one.
Let's see.
It's a black one.
Speed 30. Damage don't increase while attack range of parts is reduced by 5%. Yeah, that's. But
That is a massive speed boost. Wow. Yeah, it's
definitely
crazy.
fit that
I'm
on.
just like, oh damn.
All right, save. Go play some Pom Party.
Yep. Now you're getting to go play the palm parties. There's a lot of people, so.
All right, let's see how far we can get.
Sporting
Got about
zone activated.
5 minutes.
Yeah, you can get through a few games.
Still no Vantage. I do need to play some Vantage. I really do. My favorite game.
The Vantage match might take a little while though.
We'll definitely be playing some Vantage match.
You'll be doing a lot of Vantage Masters in this game.
Oh man, look at all those. All right, Ashy boy, you are.
Going down. It goes down and down and down and
Bring
down.
it on.
Oh wait. Blue, blue, red, and green. Hello. Why are you already so high up, Ash?
You didn't stand a chance.
Didn't. How the hell did you get to 500 so fast? God damn.
Bring it on.
Yellow and blue. Oh shit.
Oh, I played so much Vantage Masters. I got some of the Vantage Master opponents got really hard as you go along. I was just like, oh god. Certain people just, oh. Get him!
Real?
There you go.
All right. Alyssa, huh? All right.
Kick her butt.
my god, she's got so high up already. Oh, fuck. I'm dead. I lost. Oh! What the hell? I didn't lose!
Don't say that yet!
Holy shit!
Hit her, hit her, hit her! No! God damn it!
I literally gave up. Smack me now. Oh! No! Oh! Ah, shit!
Almost.
Wow. Alright.
Game on.
Boo. Good. Good. Ah, shit. Gosh. Green.
No, one more game.
Yeah, got her. Good job.
All right.
Who's next? Oh god, it's Rufus. Oh shit.
I'll join you for a bit of entertainment.
Good. 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 Smack. Hey.
Well now, you have tremendous skill.
Yay! Yeah, there's a lot to do. Because you can't even do the next part of the stratum until you finish the story. So it's like
Renne.
pretty much doing Daydreams and Vantage Masters and Palm Party.
Now then, let's begin.
Oh, Renne, huh? Alright.
I need to get my setup for all of it. So I know how so I can send that to you. I'll do that tomorrow when I get before I stream tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow's stream might be a short one because the only thing I got left to do in Nayuta is the daggum final boss.
Alright.
Then we'll do a New Game Plus so I can actually do the new shit they added in there. Uh-oh.
Why do you get so much? Hello. Hello.
Clapper! Get her!
Got it.
There you go.
I was waiting, I was like, I think I can get to 900. Then I lost track, and I was like, oh shit, yeah. As soon as you said.
Anything above 9 whatever, just hit it, attack them.
Keep reading on the first one. Alright.
Oh god, Gaius is next. Oh Jesus.
Let's just have fun.
Hello? Hello? Blue. Gross. Oh, I got it. Nice. Ah, fucking cat. Oh, dirty. You got her. Gaius, Swin, Altini, and Ellie. Alright, guys.
Oh god, Gaius is gonna be a butthead.
Yellow.
He's very fast.
Red. 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 Oh. Get out of here.
Well played.
Ah, got him. Alright, I'm gonna back out real quick because I need to save. That's been way too good. Be amazed if I can get through all this in one go.
Executing
Well, you
recuperation
might. You only
program.
How many more
Two
you
more.
got left? Two?
Do more? Yeah.
Don't worry, there'll be a lot more. Because that's
Oh, no. Oh my god, no, not two. Not two at all. I was like, I got three more. Bam. Not getting through it.
No,
But
no.
alright, blue and green. Blue and green. Yellow would be amazing.
I was kind of like going, no, you ain't going to do all of them tonight. No.
Yellow and red. Red. Green of some sort. Blue. That's green. Blue would be amazing. Why are you so far up there already? I need a green, yellow. There. Oh, no, it's not good. Fuck. No, we're good.
You're good. You're
Blue.
fine.
Yellow and blue. Red. There. Hello. Gold.
You can almost get him.
Gold. Blue. Gold. Green. Green.
Sorry.
Oh, no! Ah! You already turned it on. Ah, fuck. I could have had him. Could have had him. I just needed that green. I was going to move it over, then slap him. It got me. Oh, well, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Alright, red and green. Blue. Blue. Red. Red. Green. Gold. Red. Gold. Shit. Really could use. Green. Blue. Green. Blue. Yellow. Watch that up. Oh, I won.
You won. Good job.
Oh, we got some play in Ellie. Picked the wrong one. Let's see. Green. Orbal. Yellow. Green. Blue. Red. And green. Hey, don't you do that. Hey! Wow. Demolished.
Wow.
Demolished.
Let the game begin.
Gold. Gold. Right. Hold.
Well played.
All right. Oh, that's it for that. Beat one. Not bad. We cleared a few of them really quickly. And two shot some of them.
Oh, you missed Altina there.
I did. I went to Ellie by mistake on that one. But it's all right. We'll pick that up another time. So we got what?
You can do some more of these on Tuesday. You're gonna be in Palm Party
13, 14. We have 16 more to do.
Oh,
and relatively.
There's more after that. There's not.
I'm
you're not even done with
sure.
Palm Party. There's more to add.
All right, Lise. That's still not bad. That'd been one round of frickin'
Daydreams you got, like, how many more daydreams you gotta do? 2?
3, I think.
3?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you got to do the maid, and then you got to do the ship, and then the other one. Okay, yeah.
All right. All right, ladies and gents. Thanks for joining. I'll be back Tuesday. Tuesday, we're going to start the, go back to do some of the main story. And then we'll come back in here when the game allows me to. And proceed a little bit further.
Trust me, when you do the crossbow stuff, you can do some crossbow stuff, and then go back into the corridor and do more stuff, and then come back to the crossbow stuff.
Yeah, we'll probably break it up and go do a little more of the card games.
I would definitely break it up. Don't do what I did.
All right, guys. Let's see. Alex, Cyber, DJ, my lurkers. Kira, thank you very much for hanging out. I'll be back Tuesday, 8 p.m.
Weekend, everybody.
See you later.